everybody, and welcome tonight with us, Ginton Dice. So, please, why don't you go ahead and grab a seat, get a drink, sit back, and relax as you watch us, a bunch of nerdy friends, who sit on a virtual table to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Darkness.
No, Darkness was still last campaign. You need to, get onto this one, please. Anyways, welcome everybody. I hope you've come to have fun. I hope you guys are ready because we never have any announcements. So we're just always hopping right into this. Look, it is not here yet, so there is not an announcement.
Yeah, but that's the announcement that's not there yet.
Okay.
It should have. It should have been there, but it's squatting right now.
If our bottom camera ever just disappears, it's because the baby arrived.
Yeah, if I randomly disappear and just say like, "Bye, the baby's coming later, nerds."
Eventually, we will, which is patent still pending, going to probably rename ourselves Dads in Dungeons.
Plus school.
Plus school.
But we
Cole's a dog dad.
We
now.
still have
He'll
two.
Be a dad one day.
We still have two slackers. So.
Bryce is also a dog dad. They could call themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a goddaughter. Does that count?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cheating, but sure.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Dispensation.
I helped raise her. Does that count? I don't.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are ready, why don't we go ahead and hop into tonight's episode? No wonder that the
Can I cast Finger of Death on the goblin that's currently choking on smoke?
No,
Yes.
well,
coughing. I'm not choking.
As I'm
yes,
explaining this, I noticed that something happened to our. Hold on, no, something happened to our thing.
What happened to what thing?
I'll fix it.
Another...
But as I
have
am.
A cart? Oh yeah, we have a cart.
Yeah, we do. So anyway.
Did I get another cantrip? Yeah, I do. Cool.
As you guys last left off, there we go. I fixed it. Nobody will know. As we last left off, they won't know. You guys, after finding this hidden cave, on this island that is off the coast of the Teal Waters, you guys went in and came across a bunch of undead humanoids. After your encounter with them, you guys came across Niall Verrin, who is a very strange golem that seems to have life in him and essence. But he is told that he is like a detective and was on the case for missing people, which he's found them, but they were all dead. Joining up with you guys, all of y'all traveled further down into the cave to find this lunatic, if you will, taking these dead bodies and bringing them back to life, except in a different form of fire. After you guys have dealt with them, took Dunavir, the dragon shield, and left, reclaimed your cart, and traveled back with Nile in tow all the way to the Golden Summit. There, you guys stocked up on supplies and was doing a little bit of a magical insighting on some of these items that you guys have came across. As that was happening, Clarence, you were, as we go into this, you were coughing as you kind of opened up the urn, and it's just, and again, it's like an explosion, except the urn is not exploded, it's still intact. It's just, the compact must have been so heavy in it that all of the ash or dust that was in it came spewing out, kind of like around Clarence. You guys can see him; he's just coughing heavily. But that's where we're gonna pick up.
Oh.
What just
Hey,
happened?
hey, anybody that can heal?
I pulled him out of the ashes, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
little cloud of ashes.
Yes, you did.
let's see. Ah. What are the odds I prepared a healing spell last time?
Whoa.
I got this. Healing word. Hey, that's a big healing word.
I mean,
Ew.
you feel rejuvenated. You're still coughing, but you feel rejuvenated.
No, not
Better? All
that.
better?
Not that kind of healing. I should probably explain. So there was a ghost spirit demon in the urn. I ate it, but not like on purpose. Like it went in my stomach. It said that it needed to be returned to where it was killed.
Did it tell you where it was killed?
No, I'm assuming somewhere near the where we found the urn, but I can't. Can I like talk to it? Can I like hear it inside of me or anything? Is it just dormant?
Uh,
I don't know. Like I don't.
I mean, you don't know. Like,
All right.
right,
Let me try to talk to it.
like right now, everybody else, like, you guys didn't see anything, just dust, and he's just spatting about this entity.
I'm frantic as well.
Oh, I can't do much about that.
So like, am I just gonna die?
I don't know.
Uh, I mean, I don't think I have much of a way of getting something like that out right now. Maybe tomorrow?
Don't you have that thing that makes the thing scary, like afraid?
Wouldn't that make me leave? Cause it's me now.
Not right now. I used it to build something within the last time we did a long rest. Unless I just didn't hit the long rest button since
You
then.
didn't do the long rest because it took us several
Yeah, you
days to
didn't.
get there.
Okay. Then yeah.
I mean, I wonder if he gets scared. Who knows?
I take my little necklace with a little carving of the platinum dragon and just kind of hold it up in Clarence's face and it starts to glow. An old divinity. Turn undead.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
Does it do anything?
You're not saying anything. It's just you just see the emblem in front of you that Garbu holds is like lighting up a bit, and you could maybe feel a little bit of warmth kind of coming from it, but other than that, like, you're not noticing anything.
I mean, I don't know what else to try.
I don't know how ghosts work.
I can prepare some things to try tomorrow.
I mean, we could kill him and see if the ghost leaves. I don't know.
Do you guys have a way not to kill me? Like, I don't want to die. I mean, I would rather die than let other people die, but I don't want to die.
I don't know. I'm just
But
making.
what if this thing just goes into one of you guys when I die?
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I have nothing.
Do I detect anything if I cast detect evil and good?
Well, you said if, so did you cast it?
I did cast it.
Is any of you feeling evil or good?
Well, it detects celestial elementals, fae, fiend, aberrations, undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similar, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. It can penetrate most barriers, but it is locked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Do I sense a celestial aberration, elemental,
Oh,
fae, fiend, or
are
undead?
you are you feeling any sorts of negative thoughts? I guess your
I mean,
mic's
we already
not your mic's
established that
not
I
working,
can
Oh,
Cole.
you're
sense.
muted. Yeah.
But
We already established I can sense the celestial in Cole.
I know. I'm just making the point that no, you're not finding
I
what
don't
you're
sense any
attempting to.
sort of undead from Clarence.
Is Clarence undead?
Does he have an undead creature sharing the same space as him?
Does it
Am I
look like he's
sensing anything?
sharing
I
the
don't
same
have to
space?
see a creature.
No, you're not seeing it.
I
It's my
don't have to see it. I
it's
don't see it. I
it
sense it.
my
Does that?
my point is you're not feeling anything.
I'm not sensing it. Okay. But I still feel Cole being celestial.
Yes.
Okay. I don't. I mean, I don't see any. Feel. I don't see. I don't feel. It doesn't seem to have any sort of desecration, even.
Look, I'm not making it up. Why would I
Am
just
I
make
getting
something
anything
like
from
that
the
up?
urn? Has it been consecrated or desecrated?
I mean, let's just go with no.
Okay. I mean, it's just nothing seems wrong here to me.
I don't know. Guess we should just.
I can try some stuff in the morning.
I don't know what to do. It's like this is not something I know anything about, so. Hope
Well,
for the
it
best.
told. I asked for a timetable and it wouldn't give me a timetable. Like I had a full conversation with
Did
it.
it tell you where to go?
Not specifically. Like it didn't give me a location, but it did say a place. If that makes sense. Like
Was
it
it a
said
fever
where's they
dream?
died. No, I was right there.
Were you like coughing too hard and you blacked out for
No,
a
I.
second?
Are you guys gaslighting me?
Can I look at the urn and see if it is like if it wasn't ash but something, weird
Weird as in how?
substance that makes people trip.
Make a medicine check.
Sure. 12.
It does not appear to be anything chemically that would seem to make somebody hallucinate. It seems as though this is an ashy substance as you kind of like rub your hand, like your 2 fingers in it, or 3 since that's what I'm rubbing, and like it kind of, blackens your hand a little bit and it looks like ash, kind of seems like ash.
Can I try something?
Of course.
Don't eat it.
I'd like to walk up to the jar. I'd like to pick the lid up. I assume it's on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
I'd like to put it back on.
Okay.
I'd like to take it back off again.
Okay.
No? I thought it might be some sort of illusion.
Hmm.
Regardless, I don't think there's anything we can do.
I mean, it doesn't seem like a possession to me. Maybe it's some sort of curse.
Could be. Well, I think we should just. Well, we're going to sleep. I think we're going to sleep, right?
It is nighttime
Oh, I think I'm gonna
because
go.
this is the night of I believe it was the night of 37. So
Well, I think I'm gonna go. I don't know, not sleep for the night, but rest for the night, I guess. Then
It
really
was the night of the 38th, possibly.
I think I moved it to the 38th just to be ahead.
Yeah.
But anywho, anybody else doing anything for the night?
I have.
probably gonna go look at
I'm-
the stars.
Well, with that, we will push into, and again, Clay, if you see something different, push into day 38, where you guys kind of, there's not like, you know, a temporary tavern here, that would have beds and stuff like that because the festival's gone. So it's more of having to reset and then dismantle your camping gear and stuff like that. So, yeah. Kind of as usual, as most of y'all have been kind of used to, is just the light mist, cloudy, not bad, slightly cold, but the day is yours.
I can't see it. I can't see the clouds, so it's okay.
Okay, I prepared some things I can try
Okay.
if we want to go that route.
You have anything that if we do need to kill him, you can bring him back, right? Or no? Okay.
That's
Just
some
test.
magics.
Why does it
Just
keep
see.
kicking me out?
Just
Of what?
seeing.
I don't. The
Forge?
forge. It just kicked me out. I don't know. Might be my internet or something. There we go.
So, Niall, as he kind of approaches y'all guys, well, are we going to get a move on today? Do y'all need to do a little bit more things, or?
I think we should be ready to go, right?
Mhm.
All right. I guess Clarence and Garby could be in the back.
Niall, do you know how to drive?
I mean, can't be that hard.
Oh,
I've
don't worry,
done
I'll
it
be your co-pilot.
I've done a time or two. It's, walking tends to be a little bit easier, and I don't get tired.
You aren't secretly unable to see and going to drive backwards, are you?
No,
Okay.
as he kind of just looks puzzled. But then, you know what? Why not, right? Because
Wasn't
like,
he standing in the cave when we were talking about that?
yeah, but I'm just gonna see if he can put it together or not. Nah.
Nope. Nope.
He's just not even gonna question it. If any of you guys needed help with any other bags or whatever, he's just gonna put it on the back of the cart and then trying to get in front and just wait for everybody if you guys are getting on or not.
I'll get in the front, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay. So,
Like a plan.
I go sit in my usual space.
as you guys travel along,
Yeah, my passive perception is 19 now.
As me and Clarence are sitting in the back, can I try and cast a couple things on him?
Can I try to talk to my belly demon?
Sure and sure.
You go first, Garbu.
No, I want to hear your conversation first.
It's not gonna say anything, I don't think. I'm gonna like concentrate real hard and try to talk to the demon and be like, "Hey, where'd you die?" Or like, what exactly? I just want to try to make contact at first, to be honest. I'm gonna be like, Hey, are you okay down there? In here? Up there? I don't really know where you're at.
Make a persuasion check.
There's no effort.
And I will say this: if you feel like you're not, this would be just up to you. If you feel like this is just so weird, it would be with disadvantage. But it's up to you.
It probably is with disadvantage. I'm not gonna lie about it.
8.
I mean, that's what I thought. I got a 0.
It as everybody's just moving along and you kind of like trying to have this conversation with yourself, it just really does sound like you're having a conversation with yourself.
I'm being gaslit.
By a possibly non-existing spirit.
Okay, I'll try this. I'll touch Clarence and cast protection from evil and good.
What does that do? Oh, you liked it.
Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Ooh. Ooh. Maybe we don't.
Yeah,
do
but
this
you have
to the cart?
advantage on a saving throw since you're already possessed, but I don't know. Would that have given him advantage on his persuasion?
Or would it be a flat roll?
It wouldn't matter. I mean, it'd be 13. I don't think.
Probably wouldn't have mattered.
No.
Clarence, why don't you just make a wisdom check anyway?
A check or a save? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Do a
It's
save.
the same thing.
Oh, okay. So
That was a check, technically. So, no, that stays. Yeah, I get it.
You'd have advantage?
Still shit.
Yeah, I know.
okay. It doesn't feel any different.
Oh, I do have advantage?
Yeah,
You would
Yeah,
have.
you
Yeah.
would have.
It was a 10 total.
That's good.
You know?
That's good. I thought the other numbers what I looked at, to be
It
real.
at least wasn't a natural 1.
Oh, it was,
No.
but then the advantage helped.
So it's not his first natural one this session. He's not
Why do you
Lillian.
have to say first?
Because we know what's coming.
But Niall already got the first one.
But
That is true.
no, it as you cast this and you kind of ask him to like check on himself, he trying to figure out how you check on yourself. Nothing
Oh,
seems.
did we pick the urn back up or did we just leave it sit?
No, that's up to you guys.
I assume
Yeah,
we
I
picked
would've-
it back up, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
probably never put it down.
Okay. But so far, nothing appears or seems to have changed in any form of way.
Yeah, you're doing great now. I can't see, but I'm telling you, you're doing
Are we going the correct direction if I peek out the cart?
Yeah. Niall
I
is
mean, yeah.
just, he's like,
It's a road. We just have to follow the road, right?
yeah, that's what Niall is doing. So, okay.
I thought it was kind of funny to get everyone nervous. Like, you're doing great.
So
I can't see where we're going, but you're doing great.
I mean, I have a 19 passive perception. I'll probably notice if we're going the wrong way.
Time.
is anybody doing or wanting to do anything else as you guys travel along?
I think apart from staring out really fucking bored out into the countryside, probably not.
I have 2 more spells I can try.
Do I hear? Is there
Neither of them
anyone
are gonna
like?
be effective?
Do I hear anything moving along the side of us or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Can I give him an advantage and look for somebody like following us? Because I'm starting to get paranoid.
Yeah, sure.
I'll assist or help or I don't know what the term is.
It's technically your assist, but it just gives him advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Hey, you have exactly the same as my passive. Good job.
besides the sound of the cart moving against the rocks as you guys are going into like a little bit of a slight rocky terrain, you don't hear anything that would throw or deem your immediate attention. Besides the people in the back still talking about something being cursed and that ain't working. Have you poked here? No, that didn't work either. And
You want me to try the other thing?
I mean, what's there to lose?
I cast a special spell to me, spiritual weapon, and my target is a creature within 5 feet of the weapon, occupying the same space as Clarence. Because if you know, the spiritual weapon doesn't say a creature you can see; it just says a creature within 5 feet of the spiritual weapon.
so you're going to hit Clarence.
Basically.
Okay. Clarence, does a 14 hit you?
I'm gonna let it hit me.
You take 6 points of damage.
I knew that was gonna happen. For this, oh my god! Where's the clicky button that makes me take the
Do I-
damage? There it is.
Just
Do I
do
hit-
it on your sheet.
Okay.
We hear that in the back.
You hear a
Like-
thud.
Well, like
25.
he conjures it, and you guys ain't traveling that fast, but it's
Conjure a doorknob.
okay. So it's a doorknob. It floats, and like it spawns on one side of Clarence, and it just slams into him, and it's just slowly being left behind. Because
Bye!
I will say the cart can move slightly faster than the spiritual weapon. So,
It's trying to keep up, but it's just not quite.
but
What was that noise?
Maybe-
Doorknob.
At least just as other attacking each other.
He tried to use this guy to kill my demon baby.
I don't know if I want to know what's going on back there. He just
I don't think I do either.
I think I don't know what happened. I think he.
Maybe
I have one more thing to try.
don't kill him. Please try not to kill your
I
friend.
have 25 HP.
Hmm.
I'm feeling pretty healthy, but I've taken some damage. How about that?
Not
I
to
would not
use
put it-
heat metal. That'd be a little.
Oh Jesus!
What? You're gonna make me swallow a penny?
Are there any traps? Do I know if anything's trapped?
where?
Where?
On Clarence or
Clarence,
anything
do
else in
you
the cart?
have anything
no,
that
I
is
think
trapped?
the wording. Listen, I think the wording of the spell is: you know if anything within the range is trapped. You don't know where it is, or what, or how it's trapped. You just know if something is trapped.
My bag
Is
of alarm.
anything within that range trapped?
My bag of holding has an alarm spell on it.
Would I detect that?
Of traps.
I don't know if that's
No,
considered
it's-
a trap or not. Because I think you can get into it
It
without
does.
setting it
It
off.
does. The spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell.
Then yeah.
So
Yes,
that is
there's
what
an alarm spell on my bag of holding.
you'd get it from.
What?
I know. I put it
There's
on
a
my bag.
trap.
I did
There's
it.
a trap.
Garbo, I did it. I did the trap.
card is trapped.
The trap is so people don't steal from us.
There's a trap.
I made it. I'm like a magic engineer. This is what I do.
There's a trap.
At least
I
you
know, I
wanna
did it.
switch- You want to switch spots?
There could be more than one. I don't think I detect the number of traps either.
Oh my
At least,
god.
I'm
at
sure
least,
there is.
at least it's literally fucking 100% zoned out. She's just like, oh my god.
this is grand.
It's like,
You guys even believe me? Let's be honest.
at least turns around, looks at you. No.
I have
No.
one
Just
more
back
thing I
around.
can try.
Okay.
I'll be out of second level spells.
Dude,
Wow.
what you want, bud?
Cast Zone of Truth.
No, what?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait. Stop the cart!
Wait,
Stop the cart! Stop the
if-
cart! Stop the cart! Stop
If
the cart!
anybody is Niall will stop the cart. If anybody wants to resist this, you can make a charisma saving throw.
I think Elise not paying attention, like Otto starts trying to save against it. She feels something intruding. She's like, hey, I don't like this.
What's the saving throw?
17.
The 17 passes, the 7 fails. Niall has to tell us the
17.
truth. 8th succeeds. You can choose to fail.
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
choose to fail.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
I was gonna play
Alright.
around, but I'm not gonna play around.
Did the spirit fly into your mouth and you ate it?
So DM. Technically, you said it went into my body. I guess I assumed it went through my mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it went through my mouth. Yes, I ate it. I ate it. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, you ever chug a Gatorade real quick? That's what it felt like. Glacier freeze.
Insight check.
I mean, he's telling the truth. The
Yeah,
spell's
I'm in zone of truth, and I didn't
Can't lie.
I failed to
You
say.
can insight check it, but he literally can't lie.
What do you?
How
what do you,
believable do I?
Hold on. What
How
are you?
believable does this sound?
Niall, are you actually a detective? I yell up to the front.
Yeah.
Did you want to kill us when you first met us?
If you were hostile,
Did you think we were hostile?
I don't know.
Why are you asking him questions?
Not
He's not the one
lie.
that has.
I can tell
Why
if
you-
people succeeded or not, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Why are you
Now,
asking
are you
him
hey, if
questions?
if you know that something was trying to influence you, but you beat it, so you felt that influence go away, and then obviously all of these questions and stuff like that. So you can
I-
tell
I'm
that.
trying to think of how believable it is for a ghost, for someone to eat a ghost.
Yeah, sure. Make an insight.
I've never heard of
You can
someone
argue
eating a
that
ghost
that's
before.
a religion check, right?
Do I need to roll persuasion against that? I don't.
What do you?
You're
No,
telling
you're
the truth. I don't know.
you never heard of somebody eating a ghost. So it sounds far fucking fetched. Now, both Garbu's, well, not both, but Garbu's saying with this spell that he's bound to tell the truth, and so it's the truth, but it's like you've never heard of something like that before.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not making it up, and I'm not saying I'm not under the influence of drugs or something, but I had a
Have you ever done
conversation with
drugs?
it. Nah, I don't think so. No.
Can others ask questions in this zone to the person that at all, or no?
Yeah, he
think
just
so.
has to tell the truth.
Yeah, I can only speak truth.
Niall, who's your friend in Raqqa? You can also choose non-answers. You can just not answer. Just if you answer, it becomes the truth.
I don't necessarily like being the one being questioned, especially
Okay.
it being influenced to tell the question. But her name is Joy.
Joy. That's a good name.
Uh,
I just felt you fail, and I wanted to try and get a use on it to see if, like, maybe you were trying to kill us or anything. Have you ever double-crossed someone?
what?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, he's trustworthy. Clarence, have you ever double-crossed anyone?
He
Yeah.
kind of he
Oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
he stopped
Yeah.
the cart and got it going again because he's just like, just keep it moving.
Yeah, just keep.
Have you ever double-crossed someone you were friends with?
No.
Okay.
Clarence, why don't you tell us what did this spirit look like? Was it anything specific?
It was a woman.
It was a woman.
It was wearing tattered. I think it was wearing clothes, like tattered clothes, right? I can't
This
remember exactly what it looked like.
like something, yeah, that something is tattered that looks like if somebody was buried in something in this, that it would have, slightly gone through the age of time and stuff like that. And what
So it didn't
possibly
look like
even
she was
looks like
cremated?
chains that were probably even around her. Like, again, a very old paranormal, specter.
Like one of the Hogwarts ghosts from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
you could kind of see through it, but it's like you could see it too.
Yeah. It was immaterial, and it like could morph almost. Because I mean, obviously, it changed shape to go down my throat, but like,
Could you tell if it was human, dwarf, elf?
I don't think I asked that. I don't think I. No,
You wouldn't have.
No.
You wouldn't have been able to
Was
notice.
it bigger
was
than
a
you or about the same
humanoid.
size?
Was it bigger than me or was it the same size?
You don't know.
I think it was bigger.
Did you not ask it? What a
Look, come on, let's be real. No, I didn't. I was scared to death.
So it wanted you to return it to where it was killed at.
did it?
But it didn't
Did it
tell
tell
you where
you-
that is.
Would I know what spell I failed to save for?
Nope.
Are you?
I could tell you. I could tell you this. It wasn't a spell.
Oh.
How about we just take some time to think about this when we stop? Let's try not to kill each other in the back of the cart, and we'll figure it out when we get to that point. How does that
Is your
sound?
name actually Clarence?
Yes.
So as this line of questioning continues,
I just
for
continue
a little
asking
while.
Clarence about a bunch of stuff from growing up with him living essentially in my backyard.
Sure.
Trying to verify its veracity.
Anybody else wanting anything? Because we will be going to the next day. No? Cool. So, as you guys continue traveling and it gets to the point of nighttime, kind of pull off, set up camp. Niall, who kind of positions himself a little bit more to kind of like be able to watch the whole camp in a way, just in case. But we will go to now day 39. So, as you guys continue your travels, picking up again.
Who wants to drive this time?
I'll do it again.
All right.
Okay.
We have Niles in the front.
Also, everybody go ahead and take 1 point of ration. Take 1 ration. Anywho. Garu, since you're driving, go ahead and make a perception check for me. And if anybody's wanting to sit up front with him, you can help him if you want. It doesn't matter. Or do your own.
Yeah, I'll sit up with him.
I will touch myself and cast guidance as well. What do I need to roll? Perception?
Yes.
You have advantage too. Yeah. Didn't matter.
Didn't
Okay,
need it.
never mind. Never
Didn't
mind.
need it at all.
Hey,
25.
Okay.
that's really good.
So, anybody in particular wanting to do something today?
I guess I'm just seeing if the cane's still alright, I guess.
Yeah. You go to investigate it and just kind of rechecking, and still feels in really good condition. Garu really did a good job. He knew what he was doing. It you could probably say in the fact of like, I'm sure he probably would have went a little bit further, like sharpening it, and it's kind of like making it again like brand newish, if you will. And so it just feels like it kind of pulls out just a little bit faster.
I'll ask My friend, if she knows anything about ghosts going and getting eaten by people, if she knows anything about this.
You ever seen a ghost get eaten by a person?
I haven't seen that in general.
I don't know if it's a ghost.
Or
Could be a
whatever.
spirit or a demon, or I could be high on mushrooms that were in an urn for 5,000 years.
I think you'd be poisoned. It wouldn't be high.
As you're having this conversation, you guys just going through this, like rocky formations as they're starting to come up here and there, and with the 25 perception, Garver, you think you saw something like these rocks look pretty big. There's some that are like more wider and they're like, more on the ground, and there's some that are just sticking straight up but a little bit skinny and stuff like that. But you think you saw something almost looks like it, not like it was poking its head out, but it was like for a split second it looked like you saw something beyond the rocks and then it like disappeared. Like a casual motion, not like a I've been spotted motion. Do you still proceed?
Could I tell what it was?
You can make a survival check. I mean, it was kind of like just the chance of luck of there.
Oh my god.
Like a reverse clearance.
I don't know.
Like a reverse
It's-
clearance
Stuck
right
at
there.
combat. I'm gonna pay for this later, but
I'll say this, the rock itself looked pretty big. From what you saw, was like a very small glimpse of like a head or something. But you can't you don't know what that could be.
is it how close is the rock to me? Would you say?
Well, I'm assuming you guys kind of kept going as you're going through this. So like getting closer and closer, like 50 feet.
Okay. I'll slow the cart down a bit. I'll be like, I think that rock's moving.
What?
You guys stay here for a second.
I want to roll and see if I speak Garby right now.
Beat Garbu right now.
I do. Okay. He thinks something's behind the rock.
I'd like to stop the cart and I'd like to hop off of the cart.
I did over and under 10.
Okay.
Can I move? Can I cast a spell and then move 30 or move 20 feet closer to the rock so it's within 30 feet of me?
I just stealth right now.
I'm casting
Wait.
Garbu's favorite spell.
Hold on. Can you do what now?
Stealth.
I cast a spell and move closer to the rock.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. So you guys stop the cart and are
Yes.
proceeding to go, like, you two are proceeding to go stealthily forward.
I am just walking. There is no stealth to it. I am aware of my incapability to stealth.
I am not
except
next
for
to him.
catching rats.
I am not beside him.
What are you... We be... Maybe we should, in the cart?
I detect... I'm specifically trying to look for an elemental because I'm thinking this rock is alive.
Oh god, sorry, something is off. Okay, so you're trying to detect elemental, and you're not detecting any.
I mean, I detect any of that, but I'm moving towards this rock because, based on what I heard, I think the rock itself is moving. Unless I
Okay,
misunderstood.
so while that's happening, Clarence, where are you going?
I will stick maybe 10 to 15 feet, like, to the right or left of Garbu.
So he's just approaching the rock. He's not So the way it is like the path, and then it kind of veers a little bit past a couple of other rocks. So he's just walking like on the path straight towards this rock.
I'll be like to the right, like 15 feet, like trying to watch for something to hop out and murder him.
So you're
Hi. Hello.
so you're I'm just trying to be very accurate. So you're
Yeah, like parallel to him. Yeah, like
but that means you'll be
I would.
following the path if you go to the right of him.
oh, I guess I was thinking. Well, then the left, I guess. Whatever
The-
the way. That, yeah.
The left hand side is definitely not the path. Like it's like kind of in the little bushes and the rocks and terrain stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah, that would be the other side.
Okay.
I'm trying to. If somebody hops out to try to kill him, I want to shoot him
Okay.
with my crossbow.
So
Hi. Hello. Anyone there?
Niall, why don't we get to the front? In case we need to get a quick getaway.
okay. So what is everybody else doing as they kind of hopped out and all like gone to investigate?
I guess tell Niall to get in the front. Guess I'll just
Now
hang
doing
on the
dude
side.
great last fight.
Okay. So you are kind of like stepping off of the cart. Cole?
Yeah, sticking.
Or
Yep.
sorry, Aya. Elise, what are you doing? Just still chilling in the back?
Bored as fuck.
Okay.
He's like,
Okay.
She's
So
eating. She's eating like
she's not
brownies and
even
stuff.
she's not even really present. She's sort of listening, but she's just like, she has the bracelet, and she has this bracelet around her wrist, and she sort of has the collar in her hand. She's like, makes the light appear, then makes the light turn off, makes the light appear, makes the light turn off, and she's like, eh. Then she gets
Okay.
bored.
um I want to check something.
I missed.
I want to check something.
What was it? What's it say?
Okay.
Question marks.
So at Garbu,
Says question mark.
as you were going
Question.
up to just hello, trying to see about
Hi.
this rock, Clarence, you said you were about 20 feet to the left of him, trying to be stealthily. Aeth, you kind of stepped off to the side of the car while now you asked Niall to go ahead and get into the front. Great. Okay. So, how close do you get to this rock? By the way,
I'm walking straight towards it.
so you're about 10 feet away from it.
Yeah.
Okay. So about that time, Clarence, you see what appears to be like a head kind of poking up. Garbu doesn't see it, but you see it kind of from the side as it looks like it locks eyes with you, and it's like it looks
Me
like
or him?
it's looking at you, and it's not like to your height, but like a regular height level, and then you see it get taller. Then you see the second head.
It's an ogre.
As you can
It's an ogre.
as you can see, this two-headed entity kind of like starting to step behind this rock. Why don't we go ahead and shift?
I touch the rock.
Okay, I'll put you there.
Do I
You
feel
take
any,
25 points
elemental
of fire
presence while I'm touching this rock?
Do
Oh,
what?
it sees me. Oh no.
Do I feel any sort of elemental presence while I'm touching this rock?
Why am I missing 5 health,
No,
Garbu?
No,
That was yesterday.
Oh.
You didn't hit the long rest.
Oh
button.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I was like, wait a minute. I'm scared.
He hit you. He hit you
You
with the
should-
spiritual weapon again.
Okay.
And why don't we start initiative?
Am I up by the rock, like right there? Or I was
That's
touching it.
no, like where you're at, you can't
Okay.
see, but it's like that's the rock right in front of you, like to your left.
Okay.
Like that is the rock. It's just the way I've put the wall.
Should we? I guess since the
I
three of
thought
us aren't really.
this was the rock. Sorry.
Nope.
Let's see. Where do I roll?
Should
Am I just blind? Oh, here it is.
There we go.
He rolled my
Oh, I wrote it.
It's legal.
Wow. Wow. I don't know how that happened.
What?
I thought we were really far from the cart. That works. So I'm gonna.
You're
slide
going
it to you
first.
later.
Well, I got the cart up to like 40 feet, I think, because I didn't slow down until we hit 50, and then after I slowed down, I said, I'll stop.
You didn't say of just how far you wanted to be from the rock. You just stopped,
Yeah.
and then
I was like, how
Yeah.
far are we? And you said 50, and I'm like, I'll slow down. I was like, you know what? I see the thing duck down, I'll stop.
so.
I thought I was going to go talk to an elemental.
Hey, that's not wrong.
Come here.
So why don't we? I have something different today. I want to play it.
Ooh.
I want to
He's
play.
got battle music.
I'll lower it down just a little too.
I had to lower mine down. I forgot I had it. My volume at max.
So
Yeah.
why don't we just go ahead and start with Garbu, as you don't see anything, but you hear Clarence like yell out like this ogre, if you will, as he's like starting to back up a little bit.
Do I see where he's looking?
It appears to be behind the rock at least.
Let me just roll something for my own sake. Well, I'll go right here. Ooh. Half of my movement. I'll use another 5. So I see it now.
Yeah.
What's it sort of wearing? Paint me a mind picture, DM.
I'm fine.
Very
Picture.
very basic clothings, if you will. Just enough to cover the necessities.
No medals of any sort.
Not that what it appears.
Okay. I'll try something else then. I cast Calm Emotions as my action.
Okay.
And cross my fingers.
Okay, what do you...
Hi, buddy. Nice to meet you. My name's Garbu.
Okay. While this is happening, let's see.
I only see one. My natural 20 didn't determine anything else. So, sticking with what I know.
As he starts to come across and he's, what do you have, brother? Yeah, what do you have? As this one's starting to come around, you can see what looks like a little bit of materials, like maybe food that he's either have found or something that he's already kind of got like all over his face. Aeth.
Yes. How's? Let's see. It's spotted. I'll hold my action. Oh wait, no. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold my action. I'll have an Eldritch Blast on prep.
That was for that Calm Emotions, by the way.
15 just beats it.
I'm gonna hold my action to have an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
If they're not
Him. As he kind of like starting to step over the rocks, and he's just looks like more food, and he goes and starts to do a heavy
I'm
swing
sure I
down.
have just one bite for them. The issue is that I'm basically in a can.
Well, they're gonna make sure you're at least one bite. Both attacks will go into you.
Yep.
Oh.
15 misses.
Oh.
Natural one definitely misses.
Okay. Man, if only.
Like,
So
a crit would have been real bad.
as he goes and like slams this giant like ball with just not even like it was created in a forge, but like altered in for him in a way that he made it. Very primitive, if you will. But it looks like it can still do enough damage. And then he tries to go for the as he brings this axe around, and it looks like it kind of like slapped on the rock for a sec as he goes to bring it down. So yeah,
Can I shoot an Eldritch Blast at him?
yeah, go for it.
No, I miss.
It looks, it's just like you firing, and it almost just seems like it kind of goes in between them in a way. Elise.
Did I hit him?
No, you don't hit him.
No, I was asking them.
Oh.
Bonus action, starry form. For my action, I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt at the one next to Garbu.
Fantastic. And again, you can do this from like, I think you can. No. You guys have the little tart, or do you? I don't remember.
I don't think
No.
I don't think it was that luxurious.
No.
I think it's just a cart.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah,
Tart.
you don't
It's
have
just
it.
a
You don't
open
have it.
cart. Because I think dude was walking alongside us talking to Elise, wasn't he?
Well, he was
didn't
like
have
in the back because she sat in
Oh.
the back.
But then we were like riding side by side, and he was still talking to her in the back
Anyway, I'm gonna shoot this
later
loser.
when he was with his friends on the cart,
Yeah, it'd be fine.
on their cart. Or no, they were on horseback or something, but still.
This is 16 hit.
Yes, it does.
18 damage, and the next attack on it has advantage.
Nice.
Well,
Are
how
you
do
also
you do?
the next attack?
No, I'm not
Uh.
doing the next attack myself because I had to activate my second form. So the next person has advantage on them.
All right.
Clarence, that's you.
Still doing this thing. Clarence.
I'm gonna summon my first cannon, which is an action with my.
Okay, let me pull it out for you.
Thank you.
Plop.
That was actually where I was gonna ask for it. I am gonna move it like one over.
That's fine.
Like
I don't
right
care.
there. But like behind me, I wanted it behind me.
Yeah, I was
basically.
just putting it out there for you.
No, I appreciate it. And then I'm going to shoot. It's going to be the ballista. Do I need to roll that one? Which one it is?
Yeah.
You have advantage, I think.
Oh yeah, the guiding bolt.
Then it'll be a ballista. I
Mhm.
am 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I am more than 20 feet away, so I don't take disadvantage.
No, it's guiding bolt. It has advantage.
I know, but if I'm too close, I get disadvantage because
Then it would have been a straight roll.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to make sure the cannon's far enough back.
Yeah. Don't be
Oh, where
dirty.
does it say you have to be at least 20 feet?
No.
I
That's
rolled
okay.
that on the cannon.
Yeah, you rolled from the cannons. That book.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Well,
How
That
dare
was
you?
protector.
yeah.
15?
15.
Yeah, that hits.
He takes 9 damage and he's 5 foot back. I don't know if it works on him. Because I think he has to be one size bigger than me, and I think that's probably 2.
Range, one creature or object within 100 feet.
No, it doesn't have any size to it.
And if
Oh,
the
it doesn't,
target is a
regardless
creature,
of
it is
size.
pushed up to 5 feet away.
Yep.
Okay.
It is a creature, so it is pushed. The only time it wouldn't be pushed is if it wasn't a creature, I guess.
Garbu get an attack of opportunity
No,
when that happens?
No.
It's forced movement.
Not for
Okay.
forced movement.
Yeah.
I
not for-
wasn't sure.
I think if you cast command and he runs because he's using his action to run, then I would.
Oh. Correct.
But because he's being pushed, it doesn't work.
Right.
Mhm.
Anything else? Clarence?
I'm out. I
Okay.
got nothing. I will move back by my little turret thing. So.
Okay. So Niall, he's gonna kind of like start trying to pull the horse to the left, like he's trying to reel it back to get back. As this other one starts to come around the rock, and he's going to pull out his crossbow, and he's like, "Oh, we got two of them!" And he'll fire 2 shots.
Do I hear
Ba-da-da.
we have to?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
15 hits.
Okay, yeah, now I was right. Da 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 da. Okay. And he is going to push the cart back about a little bit. So that is
Nah.
with Elise, with him,
Does
and
this one do a drag box where you can select multiple things at a time, or?
I could. I didn't do it, but I could.
Oh, I was just asking. I wasn't sure since you didn't do it.
Yeah, no, I could.
That's
I
why I
just.
was asking.
All right, Garbu.
Okay. Well, thing's definitely hostile towards us now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could try again, right, everyone?
No.
I can calm this beast.
It's murdered.
Let's see.
Unless that's the name of your mace is Calm Emotions.
I get a mace named that. Maybe I'll try to enchant my mace with the calm emotion spell. Each time I hurt someone, they have to roll to save.
I don't know about that.
It'd have
That
advantage against it, but
I always figured your mace was like a welded chain with a bucket on the end of it.
I think it's a hammer. It's actually my forge hammer. It just has the mace stats because they both do bludgeoning.
So, anyways, what are you
I
doing?
think that was what Joseph agreed on. The good old classic spiritual weapon.
All right,
17 to hit,
that hits.
8 damage.
Fantastic.
Then I'll step up, following after this guy as he got pushed away, and roll a regular attack.
That hits.
Bonus damages to this? Do I have a feature that does anything?
Not yet. You have to level 8.
Dang it. Yeah, so 14 damage total.
Okay. His turn. He is.
Being a frontliner once again.
Nah, he'll just. Yeah. As he walks up to you, and he kind of does it like a little bit of a slight jog as he goes underhand trying to knock you.
Can I, as a free action when I see this happening, turn in 8th direction and be like, next time we should get some metal, and I should make you some chainmail.
Oh, level. I rolled a 1.
The 14 hits.
Yeah, that's why I'm yelling out what I'm yelling out.
He goes
What?
to like. He goes to upper hand, and it's just like the wind. You're able to hear it like move back as it kind of slips a little bit out of his hand. But the 14, yeah, that other axe just comes around as the other head on him is just as he slams into you sideways.
Maybe not speak. Yell that out while we're fighting.
Hey, what you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hex on the one that just hit me as my bonus action.
And then take a slashy slash at him.
Yes. Does not. Don't ask me those questions. And that's a sad. Those are some sad hex damage. 16.
That's some good.
16
Good
hits.
longsword damage.
13
Glad
points
I
of
fixed that
damage.
for you.
Okay.
Glad I fixed that.
And then I'm gonna move to be right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go right here.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Fantastic. Okay. As we go to this, Clarence, what's your passive?
My passive perception.
Yeah,
12, I believe. Let me double check.
thought yours was pretty high.
No, it's mine and Garbage.
That's
Ah.
13.
Okay.
Reese has
Yeah,
the
you don't
highest, I have the second highest.
you don't see this, so I am.
I think there's a 1 point.
I'm still gonna
difference
put
or
it there,
something.
but you don't see it.
Yeah, I have 19.
Oh, 17, so 2 points. You got observant?
Nope.
No.
Skill expert. So I have,
Ah.
so I have proficiency in perception.
Oh my god.
Ooh, who did
Who's
that hit?
Hit.
8.
Probably.
Does it?
Oh, it's a what
Nope.
you call it?
Nobody sees it.
It's a ranger. There's probably a ranger fighting another Etten somewhere. Because there's 3 Ettins on the thing and we're only fighting 2.
So,
I hope that
this
That's
wasn't
one
probably why he
with
described the. That's probably why he described the one walking over with something in its mouth.
is going to go against you, Garbu, again.
I mean, what other choice does he have? Attacking the spiritual weapon, both hit. Both of those are hits.
Nice.
Oh my
As
God.
they both just simultaneously come at you at the same time.
Doing all right?
Great.
At
We're
least.
great over here.
I guess I'm just gonna keep on blasting them on near Garbu.
Oh yeah, that's. Hold on, I also forgot to do. I forgot to do that too.
Yeah.
God.
Ooh.
Okay.
So the one next to Garbu is gonna keep getting shot at.
Nice.
12.
Oh my
Hurt.
freaking god, dude.
Was an advantage though.
The
Yeah,
one
but
That missed?
Was the 12 hit?
that hits.
Hey,
Oh!
Oh god.
They're
18 damage.
Duck, yo.
they're pretty
Is he
big
dead?
creatures.
No, nice. And then I'm gonna fire my archer at him. Well, 6 damage with the 13.
13 hit.
It's
Nice.
minimal roll. God damn it.
24
I mean,
damage
you
still,
just-
though.
Good damage there.
That's my turn.
Cool. Just making sure about something. Okay.
Done.
This one, as he's
about to kill
hearing
that
all of the
ranger.
commotion, I am going to.
He's up here somewhere.
I'm gonna roll a d20, and
Guess he
I would
killed that ranger.
I would like for everybody to roll a d20. So I'm gonna roll 1 for what I'm trying to do. I'll let everybody else go first.
Hey. Oh, maybe high number's bad.
We're low number.
I feel safe in the middle.
We'll find out. Okay.
He might have just
9.
been thinking of
Alright,
a number and
so
it was
the
whoever
first
rolled closest.
the first one that I'm about to roll is for Niles.
And
Okay.
The second one's for whoever Prime Peak is.
No. This is the second one. If it lands on your number, we'll find out what happened. If it lands next to your number, we'll still find out what happened.
Clarence,
Why?
Sorry.
What did I? What? Why?
Okay.
Sorry.
Why?
I
I'm unlucky when I'm lucky.
You rolled the highest.
I
You
know,
know?
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
okay, so let
You rolled
me
the highest.
let me see.
Could have been worse. You could have rolled the lowest, and it could have also landed on you.
I'm
Yep.
going to.
Nope.
I'm going to roll. No, we won't do that. No, yeah. No. I think this would be better.
8d12s.
No. I'm going to roll 3d8s. This is how much damage you're taking as a cart, broken and shattered, comes flying over. And be it a good guess, a good
I would
toss.
say, if it's coming from this direction, would Terrence take the majority of that impact from Clarence?
No, it is not coming from that direction. I can tell you that much. As
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't get to like dodge it.
I guess it's
Oh,
coming
that's
Okay.
from
not
back at
terrible,
this
I
point.
guess.
12, 16, and no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 10. 10 is the damage because they all
Yeah.
rolled extremely low.
I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry, I saw
12, 16, 10.
It's also because
38
I
points
have
of
this
damage.
name still highlighted. Give me a second to.
It'd be 48. You forgot the 10.
No. 12, 16.
That's
That'd be 28.
28, yeah.
Alright, I'm
Right.
going
And
to
then 10.
put.
My brain's broken.
I'm going to put this
Yay.
right on top of you.
I'm trapped underneath it.
Yes, you were like prone. Why don't you go ahead and make a Constitution check, just to see if you like an instant blackout for a turn or not. If okay. Yeah.
Back to back
You're just-
sessions where he's under something.
You're just
That's just
a huge blackout, but because you're really close, I will say it'll take your entire turn. You can still use the cannon to do something.
My
But-
action is
The cannon as well took half that damage. So it took 5
Five.
damage.
so it took 5.
That ain't bad.
Um
Unless the cannon only
so
has like 8 hit
you would
points.
have to use your whole like turn to pretty much get out from underneath
I think it has
this.
15
Okay.
and 20.
And he is going to go there with this in his hand. Okay. Clarence.
So, from where I'm at,
I
can I,
didn't
see
even
the guy
notice
that-
it was your turn.
Can I see Garbu and Etten from where I'm at under the cart?
No. Like this thing just crashed on top of you and it's just like you're covered in this, so you have to like climb
Then I guess
out.
I'll use my full turn to get out.
Okay.
I
Now
don't really have another.
you can
choice.
still, like I said, you can still get your cannon to do something. You
Well, if I
kind
can't see them, I can't attack them.
okay.
That's what I was asking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, okay. You know what? That's
Or are
fine.
you saying once I get out, I can still?
I'll
attack?
say this: you spend your turn to pretty much get out. At the end of your turn, you see what you're looking at. I'm just trying to allow you to still use your
No,
cannon.
you're good. I just was like, I don't know how this works. I have to see him.
DM
okay,
said
well.
you could do it, so
I'm real mad because I just got hit in the head with a cart after getting crushed by a fat guy last time I got in a fight, and I want to hit him with that, and I think that hits. So
very nice. Okay.
does he look bad at all?
Or you don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Does he look bad at all, DM?
A slight concussion
I'll
might be messing with it.
I'll let you know next turn.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Um,
as someone standing 5 feet from him, does he look bad to me?
Niall will kind of yell back to you. Elise is like, "Do you want me to keep moving, or do you want me to get out?"
Go kill him.
He is going to hop out and going to kind of he'll shift right there, and he'll just fire 2 more shots into the one that is fighting with Aeth.
Very nice.
Hey, both. Wow. Okay.
Does he get sneak attack with that?
Yeah, because you're engaged with him.
Hey!
Not bad. Nice.
24.
As he lets
No,
into
23.
this, just arrows constantly sinking in. Garbu, you can tell that he is mad, and like parts of him where this force shots are happening, like bruises, if you will, that are showing up heavy on him.
Nine.
He did it in the Garby voice too. That's the worst part.
9. Let's see. Bonus action.
Slap the bastard.
What should I do as my bonus action?
Slap the bastard.
Ooh,
23 to hit
yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
and damage.
Next
As
campaign, I'm
what
playing a
what is
character
your
with only first words.
spiritual weapon? What is it?
This time, let's see. Last time I went with the doorknob. This time I'll go with half of a skillet. It's like split straight down the middle. Somebody broke it in half at some point. I'm just using random junk I've seen in the junkyard over the years.
As it just goes to strike, it kind of like shoves it like right in his neck area to where he's just kind of like you hear the
Which
sticky
neck, right or left?
his left, because that would have been the closest one. And it's just like as it kind of comes off, and he's just no, as he dies.
So he's dead now.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my movement. Oh, didn't want to go there. I wanted to go one over from there.
Okay.
And I'll flank the other Etten with my good friend Ace.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of under the Etten's legs, yelling to Ace, be like, "You got this!"
All right. Well, it's his turn. As he going to just keep going at you.
If Ace goes down, I'm gonna just yell out, "You don't got this!"
Do the first one,
It's
and then the second one.
We need to like general armor.
I think I'm down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm down.
You were flanking. Not flanking anymore.
Did the second
Uh,
attack get you down?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Battle axe and spot
And
as his scar.
as it kind of picks it off, and it's like your armor, it's like it pretty much it killed, like it's killing you, but like you bleeding out from your chest. And he kind of pulls it off, and he's just, you know what, even because if it's natural 20, just a little bit more gruesome, and the fact that it's just you're kind of still stuck to his axe, and he kind of like flings you off. And so you've not taken any extra damage. It's just gruesome. Aeth.
Hey!
If you
My
will
turn.
change the chat thing and
Natural 20.
roll it for me.
Natural 20. Natural
Okay.
20.
Natural one.
Probably.
There we go.
He's probably gonna get eaten next turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
What is it? Okay. Yeah. No. Fantastic. Next. Did that hit? No. Okay. Elise.
Why do people always go down just before my turn? God damn it.
How it works. That's why I healed myself.
When is his turn? Directly after, so he'll probably get downed again the moment I bring him up.
Or he gets killed if you don't.
Do damage or not do damage? That's the question. Or it's more like to do a lot of damage than do a little bit of damage. Kind of feel like doing a lot of damage.
Hey, do you, boo?
I'm gonna do a lot of damage. This thing needs to die. First off, for this one, I'm gonna cast it at second level. Oh, natural one. Unlucky. That does have
Not
some
our
really, really gruesome low rolls, but even the damage is extremely fucking
This
low.
is not our fight.
Whatever. You do with it whatever you want. I don't give a shit. And then I'm gonna 2 natural ones. There you go. Do I kill
No.
someone of our own team with what is it?
This is
20
really
Okay.
20
not hard
Okay.
fight.
So here's how it's gonna go.
Who do I kill?
Nile. He's directly between you and the edge.
I'm gonna
Or
do
the
this.
horse.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna roll me a d4. Garbu, can you roll me a d4 secretly?
What do I do?
And Aeth, can you roll me a d4 secretly?
No.
Okay. For the first one, at least, just roll a d4. Okay. Okay. And then roll a d4 again.
Who did I absolutely fucking murder?
Somebody.
As you kind of as you stand up to do this, the horse kept backing up because of it being scared, and it shifted a little bit, and your aim just went down as Nile kind of was going a little bit in front, and you just unloaded on him twice.
Okay.
On Nile? Okay, good.
Ooh.
Good.
God.
I thought it was gonna be Cole. I was like, that's 2 death saves.
I thought it was gonna be the horse, because that would be more fun.
I thought
I
it was
rolled
the
a 4.
horse too.
It was
I rolled
Nile.
a 4, so I knew it wasn't me getting hit, and I was like,
I rolled
oh.
a 1. I
was
rolled
like, I
a
just
1.
took
So
1
much
damage.
fucking damage as well. Like, holy shit.
I get hit by another freaking cart. I'm gonna beat somebody.
Well, there's not another card, I can tell you that much. Yeah, he's going to shift there, and as he is getting closer, he is holding this horse like it's dead in his hands, and
Oh, I get hit by a horse. Players.
he kind of goes to drop it next to the body of Aeth, and he kind of pulls out his other, and he's just seems to be ready to go as he'll use his action to push further ahead, and he'll get next to him, but can't do anything, unfortunately. Clarence, it is now your turn. You're like on top of the rubble pretty much as you go to climb yourself out.
So, I have a small question. If I'm like right here, like, oh no, I collide with a wall. What's the wall?
Probably cart.
Oh, I can't move at all.
Here, hold on.
Oh, okay, there we go. So if I'm right here, is that an attack of opportunity from either of those guys?
Let me see.
I mean, if anything, if they have a 10-foot range, you would be moving into their range.
That's why I'm wondering.
You don't get attack of opportunities for moving into range.
Yeah, because if you went like that, you
Well, I
would
don't plan
enter
on staying in. That's why I'm asking.
If you went directly through
surprisingly, no.
Okay. Well then I do have a small plan. Terrence is gonna go back. One,
Behind the
2,
cart?
3, 4, 5. Well, he's got to get far enough away that it's a ranged attack.
I mean, it should already be ranged.
It's already it was already a ranged attack there. But
Well,
it was,
it's 5
It'd be
foot.
under 20. Wait, I thought it was under 20.
Does it say?
No,
No,
it's
5
it's
foot
only-
is range.
it's only
As
five.
long as it's
Unless
not
you have a reach of 10
as-
with like a pole arm, you're
pretty much
good.
it's like this. As long as it's not directly on top of somebody, right? So, for an example with this, as long as it's not there, right, in his 5-foot space,
We're good. Okay.
that would count
Well,
as a disadvantage. So if you pushed it there, which is just 10 feet away,
I'm still not disadvantaged. Okay.
that's normal attack. So put it wherever you want to put it.
I'm just gonna keep it there then. I thought I had to move it back to
No.
20 or further.
I mean, to be fair, this set in here could move theoretically to be right here if you did want to move it.
I mean, it's fine. I'll just put it there then. I'm going to use the Force Ballista to shoot the guy on the left, the guy that we were shooting before.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's going to
Dang
miss.
it!
God, this is... Okay, and then I'm going to run up here.
I
I'm gonna
blame
cast.
the DM for this.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on our young white-haired friend here, who is also old.
Hold on. I want to do this
What?
again. Just roll a d4 for me.
Oh no!
Healing word is ranged.
Yeah, you could just do it right where
Yeah,
we
if
were.
it
Oh,
was
I don't
healing
have to
word,
go,
you
it
could
says
stay
touch.
30 feet.
Yeah,
back.
no, healing word is ranged. Cure wounds is what touch.
Yeah,
But
if you're doing healing word, you can stay back.
but
I don't have that.
Garbu and Aeth, you don't have to roll. I'm keeping what you previously rolled to me.
It would be Cure Wounds, not Healing Word. Sorry, I don't have.
Okay,
Healing
well that's fine. First, go ahead and just roll a d4 for me, Clarence. Out of pure curiosity.
This is,
The 4.
is Nile gonna hit us? Or the
That
Force Ballista?
that hits you, Garbu.
How much
What?
damage?
5.
Bye.
What hits me? Or what hits him?
I got hit by your Force Ballista. I'm just gonna look at the Force Ballista and be like,
Oh.
why, Terrence? Why?
But
Okay.
yeah, go ahead and cast your cure wounds.
Okay.
You guys are
Hey,
doing
Ooh.
them more damage to yourselves than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3. I have this, so I'm gonna move right. I'm gonna try to put a little more space.
Okay.
Do what the rogue did in my home game. Jump
He
inside the
not
force.
liking this at all, but he's in it to win it, so he is going to.
Disengage.
Yeah.
That's not what he
Oh,
does.
I was gonna say, is he the type of rogue where he has a bonus action he can insight check this thing and get sneak attack?
Nope.
Dang it.
We don't even know if he's a rogue.
Okay. he goes and hits it once, and as he goes again to try to hit it, it's stuck in his fat, and it's just kind of leaves it, and he's just this quite a predicament. Garbu.
I was gonna try and get 8th back up, but seeing that he's already back up, and knowing that we already have advantage,
We had advantage.
did I prepare? Yeah,
flanking.
I did not prepare the spell. I
You
thought
two have
I
advantage.
prepared. Dang it, that sucks. Thought I had that prepared. Also didn't prepare. Oh, I did prepare that, but it is ranged. Inventory. I will do the good old thing I normally do. Move my spiritual weapon up. Spiritual weapon doesn't count as a creature, so it wouldn't have advantage for flanking. You know what? I'll do something else first before the spiritual weapon then. Leave the spiritual weapon where it was. I'll move myself. These things have not appeared to have reach, right? I just saw Clarence run through.
Yeah. That is
Okay.
correct.
So I would take an opportunity attack to back up, so I won't do that. But I'll still do this as my action, grovel, cower, and beg, where I'm currently standing.
Okay.
So any creature I believe within 10 feet of me, my allies have advantage on it in the next turn.
Okay, well, it's only the one, so.
I know. And then I'll move my thing.
Okay.
And I'll do a spiritual weapon attack. And I hope this thing goes down, and if it does, I'm moving up to the other one, which then it would get it within 10 feet of me.
That is
13
nice.
damage. So I
Okay.
behead another ogre with the skillet.
You try it again, but it seems as maybe his fat's just a little bit tougher.
A little bit thicker.
Anything else?
That's my action, bonus action, and half of my movement.
Cool. He, I'd say he's shifted.
He's gonna take us both down this round.
We'll find out. The first one will go into you.
Me or A?
Garbu.
Okay. Miss.
And the second one will go
Probably
into
would have
you.
hit 8th though.
Oh,
The second one does hit, and I do go down,
Fantastic.
which I believe drops grovel, cower, and beg because I'm no longer grovel, cowering, and begging.
I mean, yeah.
It's not concentration, but it is something I have to actively do.
So, Aeth, as you're prone and very dizzy, and your chest hurts an awful lot, and there's a dead horse next to you, half eaten.
This is not a good.
You know, if a certain force ballista hadn't hit me, I'd be up with 1 hit point right now.
Yes, I purposely hit you with a force ballista. I did that.
It has
Yes,
its needs, you know?
I did that on
I-
purpose.
I believe it.
I will stand up. I'll stand up. As a bonus action, I'll use my branding smite.
Okay.
Let's see the spell slot. And I'll take an attack with my longsword. Please hit. Oh. Why
If
couldn't
you
it be a
had
crit?
advantage,
I know.
it's
Could have had
you.
advantage.
Why did you
But-
go down?
As I'm falling, I'm just going to be scowling at Terrence.
But
Not at Clarence, at
unfortunately,
Terrence.
that still hits.
19.
Still 9
Uh,
damage.
19.
19.
19 damage. Oh, the smite. The Smitty Smit.
As just a lot of damage erupts on him, and it's just as he does fall over.
That's for the
Too
ass.
bad you don't still have your bonus action.
Ah. And then I'll move over to get next to. I'll get. Oh my gosh. Wait.
We're both almost dead.
No, I'll move right here.
One
I'll
of
move
us
right
is
here to
more
get-
almost dead than the other.
I'll get right there next to Garbu.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, do I see the guy back there now?
Nope.
Okay.
Your attention is away from that direction, so
No, I just wondered.
I mean, he was running that direction last turn. So would he still be facing that way?
Ooh. Ooh. Went from really low damage to actually decent damage.
Now, does he actually consider Nile an ally of his for the effects of sneak attack?
he can't see Nile, unfortunately. He or she. Elise.
Oh God, I'm right next. I'm in her line of fire. Ah!
Oh, you guys are
Listen.
both in a straight line from me and the force ballista. Let's be real here.
You guys are
you gonna
going
shoot
down.
towards yourself, though, Clarence?
Maybe.
You should do the flamethrower and just hit us both.
I would
Can
have
you
to desummon
recast
and
it?
resummon. No. I'd have to desummon and resummon.
I'll
That'd
hit
be my
Garber
fault.
for. I'll hit Garber for 6.
Woo! Do
He's
I come back
alive.
up groveling, cowering, and begging when I come back up?
No. You
Okay.
come back up like trying to breathe.
I thought it was worth asking. You know?
And for my action of fire, a little cantrip because why not? See if we can roll another net one. Now we rolled 1 on damage, but 14.
Better, it's better. It's
Mm.
better
Yeah.
this way.
That hits, regardless.
Thank you.
All right.
1 damage.
Oh,
Much better this way.
yes.
Are
Niall.
you doing anything else?
Bye-bye.
No, that's it.
Cool. As it's his
What?
turn.
Oh.
Bye-bye, Niall.
Ooh. He's all right, right?
Does anyone know how to heal a golem?
We're engineers. We'll be fine.
Okay. Clarence.
Is he dead?
He
Is Niall dead?
like there's almost like it looks like tiny little sparks, if you would, and it looks like pieces of gears or something sticking out of his flesh. He doesn't look okay.
I want to shoot the Hilleton with the ballista if it's going to hit.
Oh
I-
God.
I guess we're going to
We'll find
find
out.
out.
This is where you
Oh,
kill
it hits.
Nile.
Yeah, it hits. He's
Okay,
going
I
to
was
move
gonna say,
5
this is
feet
where you
back
kill Nile.
too. So it would be like this way, I think. I don't really know how that works.
It's just impacting with force, so it's like dealing bludgeoning damage in a way.
I mean, it's at
Oh,
a
yeah,
perfect diagonal.
And he goes back. So I'm gonna
And
say it
There's
just
a rock
pushes him
behind it,
closer
right?
to the cart because it kind of like hits it and skirts it a little bit.
Can I? So he's a machine, right?
I mean, you assume that because of the gears that you've seen in him, but like, you don't know what a machine is, you know?
Listen, I got a closer look. Is this a
Do I-
machine or a man?
Yeah. Do I think I can heal him? Is what I'm asking.
Guess you have to try.
'Cause I
As
obviously
far as
can't
you
cast
know, like this,
mending on him.
it appears like a golem, but with essence, with personality. Like you've never seen something like this before, so anything about him, you're completely clueless. So it's like you're asking a question that I'm not going to answer.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. Totally understandable. Then I'm gonna cast poison spray on the after I do that, and I have to move.
That
closer
horse is
because
dead.
I have to move closer. It's only like 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Well, I mean, you also don't want to hit our horse, right?
no, I don't want to hit our horse.
He has to make a con save.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
what you
probably
know?
not the one I want. Yep.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot, so it is this.
And then I'm gonna move back.
I thought it was a longer line.
No, that's
This-
Tasha's. I don't.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I
That's
don't have the
your-
spell slots for Tasha's. I have to save some.
He is definitely going to use his
Disengage?
action to disengage and just get
There-
away.
kind of rogue is he?
And he's just going to be like, "Oh, that hurts." Actually, you know what? He's not going to because he sees how close it is to the horse and the cart.
So he backs up, and then for a second comes back.
He
Oh, no,
realized
give him more
that
ammunition.
he realized he's going to have to stay if he doesn't want this to go down. So
Oh,
Hey, that's terrible.
he's
I mean, it could have been 2 natty ones.
That's true.
yeah.
he's
You
trying,
could have
guys.
slashed the horse.
He's
instead.
trying.
I mean, he's still not as bad as I was.
So, all right, Garbu.
Can I move like that?
Half of your movement getting up.
Dang it, I forgot. I do the basic movement then.
There you go. I'm proud of you.
I'll be a regular basic bee. I'll move the spiritual weapon. I think that's 20 feet. Let me double check with the measurement.
You can go like to your
Dang it. If only I wasn't.
Unconscious.
If only he wasn't pushed backwards, or I wasn't.
You know what?
unconscious
Can I
like
turn
that.
that off, or does it happen automatically?
It's a happen automatic. You can't control if it pushes or
Can't
not.
control it, Garbu.
Well, instead, I'll leave the spiritual weapon sit. And before I move, be so kind. Before I move, as my action, I'll cast Guiding Bolt. 17,
Ooh.
12 damage. Then I'll move. So I cast it before I'm in melee. And then I'll move this over here, I guess. Because that'll still be 20 feet.
Okay.
And it still won't be in range either way. Oh, wait, it was right here. Because I was here and moved here.
All right.
So yeah, that'll be it.
Aeth.
And I'll just look back
I-
at Terrence and be like,
I will move there, and I'll use another branding smite, I think. Yeah, I'll use another branding smite. And I have advantage, right?
Why not?
Well, because of the guiding bolt.
Oh yeah, guiding bolt.
Yep, he does.
Sorry.
Natural 20, natural 20.
23 to hit.
No,
So
at least it hit.
that's
20
20
damage.
points. 20 points of damage.
Nice. You guys are letting in on him.
Is he gonna nat 1 and take both me and Cole down?
Going to pretty much go to stand on this edge and attempt to fire once more.
Oof. 16. You doing all right?
Alright. Just you guys every now and then it's just seeing more and more arrows appearing like into him, more than probably what was originally shot. At least he is
Good thing this Etten doesn't have an
if
AoE attack.
if I can say this, at least he looks mighty wobbly.
Does he look mighty wobbly?
He looks
How do you
mighty
think I
wobbly.
wouldn't go in their space? I've seen this before. It happened to me. Okay?
You hit him, don't hit him towards us.
I'm just saying.
Pull him
Why
away
do you
from
think
us.
I'm 30 fucking feet away?
If somehow you can make the Enton land on top of him again, it will be
No.
great.
Is that just gonna be the meme? I roll that
DM,
one.
can we
it's
bribe you
landing
to
on-
have the Etten land on
No.
Clarence?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Leave-
Okay.
Is
So
that just enough to bring him down, or is it just enough for him to stay up?
Is it my turn
I'm
yet?
trying to figure out why he's laughing so hard.
So
think
as
it's
you
falling
kind of threw
closer.
this bolt, and it kind of charred him a little bit, and is like very shaken, and once again your cosmic archer, as he just kind of right behind you, pulls, aims perfectly, like as two heads kind of go next, shoots it through, and it does fall in the direction. So, Garbu and Aeth, if I can have dexterity saving throws.
This is the second time
Can
that
I,
happened.
instead of trying to dexterity save, can I try to push Aeth out of the way?
Make a strength check. Or, you know what, we'll do this. Aeth, you're trying to make an acrobatics check to dodge out of the way. And, Garbu, you can make a athletics check to just shove him.
Oh.
I have
As it looks like Aeth is, like, not sure what's happening, and it's just, like, he can, like, tell that it's coming in his direction, but he's kind of, like, slightly going backwards, and it's not going to help, and you just both hands shove him, so we'll push him.
Tiny little kobold who won the strength competition.
As that falls. I don't remember what I rolled last time. Do
I
I
you?
think it was like
Yeah.
a D12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But this is a larger creature, right? It's not shrinking as it falls.
Do you
Not
want to
like
die?
The other guy.
You wanna die?
We'll just stick. Well, he's
I'm going unconscious either way.
okay.
Bryce. I have
Look,
5 hit points.
I'm
Or
Clarence.
sorry.
Leave me alone.
I don't know about.
6 hit points.
All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do
D10?
a D10, but I'm gonna do it twice because he is fat. They are fat, unlike the other
They
one
are
that was
fat.
very.
Great to me.
So we'll see
D10.
what you get.
I'm
How much
unconscious.
health you got? Yep. Okay.
But we're done, guys. That's hilarious. We're done.
Ah!
Can you move him one space over so he's on top of me?
Let's do.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna make a suggestion, but apparently it's nope.
Okay, so
Can I?
as uh uh this giant, if you will, just kind of falls on tops of Garbu after shoving Aeth away. Both, uh, what are you guys doing? As it looks like Nile is like trying to come up and like trying to lift the part where that he thinks Garbu is to try to lift him up.
Immediately,
I-
I'm helping.
Try and reach in there to cast Healing Touch on Garbu.
Pass
Try
it
and
on the
reach it.
Aiden instead.
You know what?
Reach in there and grab him.
Can he determine what's Garbu and what's the Aiden?
He can't see.
That's what I'm
Why is this happening right now?
All right, look. I'm gonna roll
Listen,
a d20. I'm gonna roll a d20. If you are, and you're gonna roll a d20. If you are 5 within my roll,
It's that.
it's the end. I'm just saying. So,
Oh, it's dead.
and you're about to heal it.
For 4 hit
It
points.
wasn't dealt enough damage to go up to half its maximum. I want to let you
So,
know.
I see
I'm
what's going on.
no, you don't, because it looks like you ran to the other side
You
too.
know
So
who else doesn't see what's going on?
I'm going to go ahead and roll mine first.
Aeth.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll mine first.
Oh, did you want me to roll that private?
No, I want you to just roll it out loud.
We want to know.
All right.
Because this
You
is
want to know? You want to know?
You either have to roll
He
minimum
Did it.
or
Oh,
maximum.
he did it.
okay. I'll say
So I
though.
get 3 hit points.
4 hit points.
Yeah, you get 4 hit points. As it looks like
Oh.
part of like a little bit of your arm, he was able to kind of like just barely touch.
We try to push the stinking
I-
thing off of him.
Yeah, you kind of give enough space to where as he's like trying to breathe real heavily, he's like able to kind of like backpedal out.
You all right?
As I'm getting out, I'm gonna look at Clarence and I'm gonna be like, Terrence tried to kill me.
I know, buddy. He's a jerk sometimes. Like, I don't know. That was weird.
I think Terrence tried to double cross us.
No.
Could you keep our eye on him?
I'll keep. You know what? I de-summon Terrence.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As you guys see a, give me a second to
Speak for yourselves.
find that token. Yeah. Trying to pull it up. Give me a second.
This was a harder fight than it should have been. Let me just say.
Alright, you
'Cause
guys
we're
did it
doing
to
more
your-
damage to each
Natural
other.
ones-
You
yeah,
guys
the amount
did
of
it to
natural
yourself.
ones.
What? I got hit with a cart.
Who did? You know who didn't injure any of his other teammates this fight?
Me.
Aeth, Nile, Garbu,
Clarence.
Clarence did.
anything.
Clarence didn't.
Um,
Prime Peak didn't.
I
The
want to take.
horse-
I want to take
the
like
horse
3
didn't.
hours explaining to Garbu that it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. But I don't want to roleplay it.
That can be in the cart
I
while we
don't want to
continue.
roll.
Yeah, like later. It's gonna happen, but I don't want to roleplay it.
But you guys see this female tabaxi that really jet black fur and kind of decked out with a little bit of equipment, but it looks like she's been out here in a little bit. As she's, are you guys all right? In a way, I'm kind
No.
of glad that you came, but at the same time, try to warn you, but. And it kind of looks to you as you were like kind of getting back up. You just kind of walked up to it.
Yeah.
Were you
I'm
the
not
one?
what you would call stealthy or subtle.
Are you okay? Was that your horse?
Was that your cart?
No, what is the others that passed by who got attacked? I just by pure luck happened to be out here to help one, and she kind of looks back. I need to go back and make sure he's all right. And she kind of goes back to where she was hiding previously to check on somebody.
I'll go with her.
I think Elise like sort of like goes a little bit further to the in the cart, and she sort of whispers to or like like in a really low voice as to fuck, I do forget his name right now.
Niall.
Niall?
No, she says like, I can, sorry for that, I can help you a little bit.
He's like parts of like he is really bad hurt, and he's just uh, it's all right. I I I
You see how
had to.
what he sees is how it's like out of Elise, the form shifts, and you see the little goblet dancing around, and she's like, please.
Sure, I can try. I think, and he'll like take whatever you're offering.
Okay, because I shifted form, he is going to get a lot more healing.
Nice.
I had it written down. Where the fuck did I have it written down? Oh, there.
I have a question because I've cast Detect
Bella.
Evil and Good while she's been in range. Does she show up as a Fae or just normal?
Normal.
Okay.
Wait, who?
Elise.
Yeah, she would show up as a fae because she's an elf.
Okay.
He gets healed for 25 HP.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then she just like takes her hand back and she's like, I'm sorry.
Very nice. As he kind of like is able to what you see is almost like parts of gears kind of like shift back in place. It looks extremely weird, but parts of the skin is kind of able to like, you don't know if it was like going back into its original place, but it's like going back within the skin of his outness, whatever. So it looks like it healed him. And he's just it tends to happen when you're in the line of fire. Don't worry. And he kind of goes to tries to like pat you just on the side of your arm. He's just, I'll be fine. The main
Well, I
thing
guess she
is
has to reach into the cart because when Elise takes back her hand, she sort of like curls up into the cart and just sits there.
he tries like he kind of wants to go and like comfort you, and he's kind of looking at everybody else, and he's just choosing to stay out to make sure the situation is all right.
I'll go and check and see if the one he is going to check on is alright. We need to take them back with us.
Okay.
I want to loot the Gittons. We'll
You
take
want
their stuff.
What do you want to take?
I want to look for gold or items of value, to be completely honest.
Make a investigation check.
Why is it always a roll?
Because it would be fun that way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Yep.
This is D&D.
I thought you were
Well,
good
I
at
just
investigation.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 3, so it's an 11.
Now kind of comes and checks on you, Garbu, as Clarence looks like he's starting to rifle around to see if these creatures have anything of value. Aeth, as you kind of go up a little bit, you can sense the of two people coming into your field, and she comes back with this that you guys can start to see.
No, actually, it heals another 5. I miscalculated. He heals for 30.
Aww.
So it's not like I realized that my story form gives me another wisdom modifier.
Nice. As she comes back with this person, do you guys want to take a break?
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll take a very short, quick break. So we'll be right back.
What sort of condition? is it in?
And welcome back. So,
What sort of condition is the horse in as being police are examining?
Very thin.
it is like beyond.
Saving.
Imagine.
Are there flies in the meat yet? Like, how fresh is it? Is more what I'm asking.
I mean,
Hmm.
there's always going to be flies around something, but it looks like it was pretty recently.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a little ritual spell on it.
Or he does. Can I ritual cast purify food and drink on the horse to get the worms and stuff out and the bugs and stuff in case they are in there?
Extra protein.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Listen, my spell will stop decay, so.
Well, I mean,
as
but this will get rid of the decay before.
as they're talking about the horse, you guys see as
I'll ritual cast gentle repose. I'm just gonna put that out there. For
As
10
you-
days, it won't decay.
as you see this Tabaxi walking back, you see a humanoid that none of y'all have seen before, as this person appears to be almost all gem-like they're a giant walking gem. As
I was just asking, are you all right? The gem person. I can't see the gem person. So I don't know.
Clarence, roll me a history check.
I gotta do the wind up because it's gotta be a good roll.
It's gonna be a. Hey.
Oh! Where'd that come from? Oh, it's not combat. That's why. Oh yeah.
The fact that you're able to remember this is pretty interesting, I guess you could say, because you remember seeing people like this back when you were a little bit more younger, when you lived with your parents, and they were almost very secretive. Like, you don't know if they were acting secretive or something was trying to keep them in the secret. But
Okay.
nevertheless, as he approaches, he's just kind of like he's holding his head. A part of his head is kind of like cracked in a way, and he's just and I kind of found him like this, and luckily I was able to pull him back, and thankfully he was kind of quiet, but I didn't know how much longer we would be able to stay there. Well, them two was tearing up their cart that he must have been on.
I lean towards Clarence and I whisper, I might be able to fix that crap. 50-50 chance, I think.
Let's
get him
let's get him into the cart. Let's just get him into the cart.
Elise is gonna, like, as they're busy talking, Elise is gonna peek out of the cart and sort of look at Garbo, who got squished by the thing falling on him. And she's gonna cast a healing word at range because she doesn't really want to get out of the cart. So you're gonna get
probably more healing than my current hit points.
Probably more healing than what I could do.
I think your minimum healing.
18.
Hey, holy crap.
Healing word?
Yeah. Welcome to being a star druid with my star form active in the healing mode.
What are you, a life cleric?
No, I'm better.
Alright. But anyways, I'm glad that the next people that arrived were you guys. Are y'all okay?
As she's saying, are you all okay? Because this is a lot of turns happening in this time, so I can keep on healing. Like, 8 will also hear sorry, and 8 will get hit for 17.
Oh wow. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're all right.
He settles the wounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Let's worry about your you and your friend here, I guess.
I don't
Well,
know if I'd
associate.
say friend, just
Is
passerby.
that like permanent damage?
I don't know. I've don't really know what he is, but
Can I take a look?
Can I help?
be be my guest. And she kind of like gently lets him sit down. And he's not constantly saying words, but he's just holding his head because it seems like he kind of understands a little bit of things.
I think Garbu.
15 total.
Well,
Wasn't
wouldn't
clear
it
as well.
be 'cause if I'm helping?
Oh, were you helping?
I don't know if he's gonna. Is that advantage or not?
Yeah. So 22.
If you were helping, 22. If
Yeah.
not 15. Does it look like permanent damage or like something a heal might help with?
I mean, he looks like another humanoid. It's kind of like this. In a way, it's like seeing how Nile kind of like parts of his skin. While again, it's not realistic. But his skin like kind of healed up, and it looks like some things went back in place. Um, it looks like maybe if he's a humanoid, it should probably be able to heal, but at the same time, the fact that it's just he's all a different thing, right? He's a gem like stone, like it just looks weird.
Be an object or a humanoid?
He appears to be a humanoid.
As
Can I
I'm
try to
looking
cast
at it,
mending on him as a ritual?
mending's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you have to ritual cast it. You just cast.
Oh,
it.
well, then can I just
Cantrips
There we
you
go.
always have.
Yeah. Well, then I just want to cast mending.
I'll also do a cure wounds at the same time.
Okay. Uh the crack does start to kind of go back and form together.
I look back to Elise, who I knew just threw out a big heal, and I'm like, can you hit this guy up?
Elise peeks out over the cart. What? The gem?
Yeah.
Did it start healing when I cast mending or when Garbu casted cure wounds?
You don't know, he cast it at the same time.
And I cast
was
mending again
already-
without Garbu doing something.
I
I'll
was
just-
already going to cast cure wounds after I was looking at him with the
I
medicine.
know.
That's why I said it would have been at the
I'll
same
wait.
time.
I'll wait to see what happens.
You go to try to cast mending and nothing appears to happen.
I will say it does take a whole minute to cast mending. So it probably wouldn't have been at the same exact time as the
That's true. Yeah.
cure wounds.
So I wouldn't have had to cast it again. Good.
Well, it's a cantrip,
Oh.
so you're not wasting anything.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elise like peeks over at them and is like, okay, yeah, I can try. 13 only. Some fucking
It-
levels.
It does pretty much reform back together, and a part of him, what would look like his color, whatever, almost like it just slightly brightens a little bit, and he's just kind of lets go of his head, and he's just, I'm connected again. Thank you. And he goes to kind of stand up, and he's just,
Easy, easy.
Who are you?
they called me Arca.
Arca?
Arka.
Arca. Arca.
As the Tabaxian's just, sorry, that you can call me Prime, but, are you okay? What happened? Yes, I am okay now. Thank you. We were on our way back to our destination when we were ambushed by these giants. It seems, and he kind of looks back, and you guys, after with a little bit of a kind of just looking around past the little rocks that you guys are at, like, it is a mess. There's just blood splatter in places. Parts before the cart was tossed. Um, uh, Looks like already pieces of the cart was broken. There's a ton of what would resemble like the things that you would find in backpacks, like what's in y'all's, but either torn, cast out, and smushed, eaten, whatever. It just looks like a giant murder scene in that direction. And he's just, that is unfortunate, which makes the reason why we came out pointless. But nevertheless, thank you all.
What was the reason for you coming out?
I'm sorry, I am not able to tell you that information.
Alrighty,
You know what
then.
happened at the Golden Summit?
No, I'm sorry, I
Do I
do
believe
not.
him?
Make an insight.
Dang it! What the heck?
Well,
You
That's
take
like
him.
that's like a Vincent roll right
I
there.
believe him, I guess.
Yeah, you take him at his word.
Well, Vincent's a natural one. I don't believe every word that comes out of this crystal, man, but
Where were you heading towards? Perhaps you could. I guess you two could hitch a ride with us. If
I
that's
was heading
alright.
back to Prover, which I'll just go ahead and push
Yeah,
us
bring up
all back.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit past Rocco.
hey, isn't that where you're from? I turned to Clarence.
yeah. I kind of know who the cat lady is. Well, not who she is, but like what she's about.
No,
They're kind
you.
of like sneaky people.
No, no, no. I'm talking about the
No.
gem guy.
Oh, the gym guy.
Gem
I
guy.
knew who it was. I apologize.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, there. I've seen him around before. I haven't seen him for years, but they're kind of sneaky. And we're not. I'm not real sure if It's been a long time. If they're sneaky because they have to be, or because that's just who they are. Like if they have to hide from people, or if I'm not sure. Tell me.
Are you worth a lot of money?
I don't think it matters.
As he kind of looks and
That
just, I am unaware of cost that I
It's
am.
like he's made a gem. I figured maybe he's trying to hide since you said he's sneaky.
I
What's
really,
what's your purpose out here, man? Like,
he.
that I am sorry. Once again, I cannot inform you of my.
Who were you traveling with? If you can answer that.
They were companions. Niall kind of steps in a little bit and he's, I kind of feel like he's not really much of an open book, and he doesn't necessarily seem suspicious of anything of
I don't.
wrongdoing. So
Yeah. Why don't we just everyone board the cart? Maybe pull the horse, the dead horse out of the way.
I I also don't think that cart is going to be able to hold all of us. And Prime speaks up. Right. I also am more of on just a hunting out here. But I can take him back. It would take time, but I can take him back.
can I insight check her?
Yeah, sure.
Make sure she's not gonna do something weird.
Niall also speaks up as you're trying to figure this out, and he's, I can go with her too.
Good for me. I don't.
Well, you
I
wanted
mean,
to go back to Raqqa.
that's correct. And if I am not mistaken, you are which level are you? Oh, I'm proven. And
Oh,
she
sorry.
looks and yeah, she just looks to you guys and I'm one of the lower ranking members of the guild, but I'm just came out here for some annual hunting. So it's, I mean,
Is that the Guild of Raka?
yes.
What was your name again?
Oh, people call me Prime, but my name is Prime Peak.
Do you work for House Atreides?
Who you asking that to?
Both of them, actually.
She speaks up. No, I'm from I belong to the Ferox Marauders, which is the guild for Raqqa. I'm just a lower member. I just come out here for hunting, and he just kind of just goes to turn at you, and he just doesn't say anything.
Well, uh, why don't we? Oh, we could help accompany them to Raqqa. I think that's only
Travel at a
fair.
walking distance, walking speed.
The idea would be you guys can make the horse slower to their walking speed, sure, because you guys will still travel the same distance regardless. But the idea is that with the horse and wagon, you're able to travel just slightly faster. And again, it's still the same two distance no matter what. The wagon sucks and the horse sucks. But it's
Yeah.
just the fact,
Well,
you know.
we can make the horse go slower then.
Don't say that about
Yeah.
Pony.
We even named the horse. I don't even.
They said it was a pony when we bought it.
That's the type of horse.
A pony.
Yes. So why don't we just have the horse go slower, so we all stick together?
Are y'all sure? And Niall kind of looks at y'all and I mean, we don't mind. I know you have a little more important matters.
I don't think it would be a bother of us. You know, helps have an extra set of arms or hands and eyes to
As he,
make sure something like this.
as Niall looks back at, as he looks back to Prime and he's, well, are you still going to continue hunting or do you want to travel with us? And she's, let me do a little bit of marking and yeah, if you guys don't mind, I can travel along. So she kind of goes a little bit of a distance behind you guys, and it looks like she's like trying to carve on some sort of stone like a warning symbol. And then the Arca kind of doesn't say anything, and he just kind of goes and sits in the back of the wagon, kind of like right across from you, Elise, and he just stares at you for a moment, like he's trying to just, I guess, understand like what you look like, and then he's just slowly turns and just face out, but doesn't say a single thing. And you
How
guys,
much weight in the way?
the wagon can hold a decent amount of weight. If you were to check it on the cart, under, no, not cart, sorry, that doesn't need to be in there. I'm going to delete that. It is the wagon, old wagon. On the old
question. These
Sorry. Now, on the old wagon, on the very first sheet, right under like the attributes, features, and all that, you see creatures capacity. There is 6, and then there's the cargo capacity, which is like 1,000.
5. So we got 4. Plus Nile.
You'll
Yeah,
have
so
the
you
2
have 1.
people steering plus 4 in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, it's also like in a sense counting for room for luggage or like put your backpacks in places and stuff like that. So all the
There's 7 of us total currently, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
One of us could ride the pony.
Hmm. Hmm.
You'd probably go real slow, and a pony might get worn out.
We should probably. How about 2 people be off the wagon, and then we could have the others on the wagon. Going a
Niall
bit slower.
Niall speaks up and says, "I don't mind walking. Kind of gets things moving around." And Prime speaks up and, "Yeah, I don't mind either. I can kind of scout a little bit in places to make sure nothing happens again, but should be fine."
Yeah, that works. We could have 2 off, and I guess Garble and Clarence can man the wagon.
Yay!
Before we go, can everybody pick up as much random metal as they find and just kind of put it in the cart?
There's
The Etten weapons were metal, right? And then there's probably some swords and stuff. And I'll walk over to the other cart and just start pulling off the wagon wheel hubs and screws, or not screws, nails I can find.
Hmm.
I was told I ran out of all my scrap metal. As somebody who likes to take scrap, this is what I do.
I'll say I'll have to think of like how much are you going to try to get something that's going to outweigh everything?
If nobody's helping me, I'm pretty much just looting the cart and then turning around and being like, "Did everybody else get some?"
Probably not.
Oh yes, yes. Oh, a
I
lot.
will help him a
I
little
think-
bit, but like I'm not gonna go overboard.
Like
I
if
take
it's
as
Plenty.
much
if
as
it's
I
a
can
bunch
from the other cart.
if it's a bunch of small pieces, I'll say like all together maybe somewhere between 10 to 20 pounds. But if you're trying to get any like things that are a lot more bigger, like probably start adding weight to it.
Okay.
So
Parents, can I put these in your bag?
Yes, I'm clicking it now.
20 pounds of scrap metal.
as
Yep,
plus
as
whatever
I
else got
heard what he
picked up.
said.
as Niall's like, "What are you clicking?"
The bag. I have an alarm in the bag. Don't worry about it, okay? Alarm. Bag alarm. Okay.
So
Are
anyway,
the Etten weapons made of metal or like just big
some
rocks?
some are some it's very convoluted in the way that it's like a mixture of rocks, wood, and maybe like a piece or two of hammer, but like not really all metal.
I'd like to pick up the ball that is the most metal and just try to fit that in the bag.
Just do another 20 pounds.
Is it what are you picking up?
The ball off of one of the Etten weapons.
Ball off. How do I title that one?
Just
Scrap metal
just
ball.
add it to the scrap metal and just increase
Another
it by
20 pounds of scrap
another
metal.
20.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll sit in the back with our Jemmy friend.
You told me I was out of scrap metal. I gotta collect more.
How do I put a picture on there?
Picture on what?
The DM will do it at
On
some
the
point.
okay, that's fine too.
Yeah, no, I can only do it.
Okay.
So, all right.
Did we get anything off their corpses specifically? The Ettins when I investigated them.
They didn't have pockets.
Okay.
Do we want to
Let me
try and
check.
put some horse legs in there?
Yeah, how much
the
horse
deck.
can we take?
Well, there's one dead horse, so
Because we cast the purify food and water and the
thing that'll keep it from decaying for 10 days because I read the description of the spell.
Hold on. Hey, is anybody else going to eat any of this horse with us? Anybody?
Prime
It'll be
kind
good
of.
I mean,
for a
it's
week.
Prime speaks and well, it's not necessarily a delicacy, but if we need to, I don't see why not. It makes sense.
I
we
can
try to
keep it
gather
good.
like 40 or 50 pounds of meat.
40 or 50 pounds?
You know how big a horse is? Do you know how much
Yeah.
meat I'd get
That's
off
a-
a deer that weighed 200 pounds? I'd get like 100
I'm
pounds of meat.
gonna say
Horse-
you get like I'm gonna say 20, and that's because the way I was describing it to you is like the little bit of the backing
It's
of the
already
horse
been eaten.
kind of curved around, like he was eating the stomach. So like,
A lot of the meat's gone.
Here.
yeah,
Here.
We basically got the legs.
So 20 pounds of horse meat.
I mean-
yeah, sure, why not? I'm not gonna want to click on that
20
bag
pounds
anymore.
of horse meat that won't expire for 10
Hey.
days.
Hey,
So with 2 people eating it, possibly 3, because Prime sounded up for it, it should be gone within 10
She
days.
sounded if it was needed, she would, but
So are you saying that it was eaten like this?
yeah,
Or was it more like...
just something like that? So, anyways,
Oh!
yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
Nice.
So,
Kick me right in the face.
Traumatize
I
your dog and what you
am-
get out of it.
I kicked into the jaw.
Could have been worse.
all right,
Does it look
so
like the
this
Ettins had an encampment anywhere? Like near us?
you can make a perception check.
Nope.
You just see a bunch of rocks.
Eh.
Is anybody wanting to do something over the 2 days and a half as you guys travel all the way to Raqqa?
Clarence will convince me that Terrence didn't do it on purpose. Just to remind
It
that
takes
role playing.
it takes
No
2
role
days.
playing.
Takes 2 days.
No role playing.
one of the whole days is spent doing that. And I guess between me and Clarence, we eat, what, 4 pounds of horse meat in those 2 days?
Oh my god.
I don't think
Gotta
we're
be
eating
really
a pound
tough.
of horse meat with the size of our
That's
bodies.
gotta be
The way
Ah.
D&D rules were, you eat a pound of rations, right, per day?
Yeah, that's why
Oh, no.
that's why you take 1 rations off. So, anyways,
Yeah.
That's a pound for the whole day.
so there's technically 3 days because of the fact you guys were going to camp that night, but I kept pushing.
Imagine
So
eating 4 quarter-pounder patties of deer meat per day.
3 rations.
3 rations. Now, if you're going to share in the horse,
3 rations.
it's there.
I'm not
So
eating
6.
horse.
Bryce, for me and you, 6 total pieces of the horse.
I didn't make
Right.
pieces. It's pounds. I'm
Or
just gonna
like
have to go.
6 total pounds is what I
Yeah,
meant.
yeah. So it's down to 14 pounds of horse meat.
Take go ahead and take 2 off, and we'll give it to Prime because she probably would have taken part in it.
Oh yeah.
This
Uh,
stuff's still good for 8 more days.
I'm alright.
Eighth, it looks pretty good. We can cook it up for you.
yeah,
Hmm.
they can definitely cook it up for you.
We have a mess kit, right? I think there's one in the bag, isn't there?
But you guys make it to
Yeah, there's a mess kit in the bag.
let's do that. Oops. I didn't mean to. There we go. As you guys are in the town of Raqqa, I
Made
want
it.
to say this first. So, as you guys are arriving to Raqqa, you can see the how everything was designed. The city of Raqqa was built at the edge of the lush forest near Sandmore Heights. The mixture of the forest trees and the Rocky Mountains is what helped shape the city to what it is today. The city's architecture is somewhat squished together. The buildings are pressed together with no room in between them, and appear to even somewhat stack on top of each other. The streets are lined with carved stone that leads to the heart of the city, a coliseum that has seen many displeases and of combat since its construction. They live by the words you speak and the allies you keep at your side. So be careful what you say, or you might find yourself in the arena. So, as you guys are, turn this down a little bit for me. Okay. As you guys are coming into the city, people all around seems very active, and it's in the middle of the day. As you guys get in, Prime speaks. Well, I guess I need to take him to the barracks just in case, so we can arrange some sort of transport back to Prover. And you all would have at least introduced each other to everybody over the past 2 days. I don't quite remember. Do y'all go by a team name, or y'all are just traveling together?
We go by Garbu, Clarence, Eighth, and Elise.
Garbu's marry men and woman or lady.
I don't think.
Right.
I think we're still trying to find ourselves.
Well, y'all have good luck with that, and
3 people, I guess, because me and Clarence are each like half the height of a person.
if y'all funny, if y'all happen to be back here again, see if I'm around. I could probably use some help hunting. Seems like y'all are good at fighting, so. But nevertheless, come on, Arca. I'll take you to the barracks. And he kind of starts getting off, and he is to the players like a robot. He's just, non-emotions, like really physically emotion with his movements.
Before he leaves, can I walk up to him and say, I asked you a question a couple days ago. Do you work with House Atreides?
And he just stares at you. Doesn't say anything, but he's staring at you.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's
Sure.
like?
Go for it. Why not? Behind the demeanor of him just not responding, no reaction to anything.
Probably.
It's so hard to know.
That's probably.
But when
that's it.
When you seem like you're kind of done, he just turns and then starts to follow Prime. And she kind of waves at you guys as she ushers him into a direction. Niall speaks up and he says, well, that was definitely a very long trip indeed. But, I need to go find Joy. If you guys, get done with your business and everything seems okay, you can, come by the... What was it? The Silent Diamond. It's over in the Fairy Crown District. But I want to thank you all again for helping me. You all did fantastic.
Is that Joy's place?
No, that is the name of the tavern that we're staying in at the moment.
Silent Diamond.
And then as he kind of shifts, he goes to look at you, Elise, and he's just, hang in there, kiddo. Everything's going to be fine. And then
Just looks at him.
He starts to walk off.
We should find the guild to drop off the shield.
Do
Just
you
worried
know
about
how
Lucy.
those kind of things operate in different cities? I knew you were with the guards.
Do you have Sama?
You don't know. Not here,
I'm
but
not
it's
familiar
not
with
that
it.
hard to ask another guard.
I could probably see if I can find a guard and ask him
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
if you guys want to go do something. Well, I go do that. Yeah. Maybe find see where the silent diamond is. So we know where it is afterwards.
Elise, what do you think? You want to run over there real quick while he tries to figure out where it's at?
Elise.
Yeah, she's. Oh, I made a sound. Maybe it didn't pick up on my microphone.
Oh my god.
No, might have been my microphone. That's like how you call it. Too well at not picking up extra random sounds. And I made a random sound. I think she just. Okay, Freya. My cat tried to jump for a bug and failed horribly. Um, I think she just shrugs and
Okay, well
don't know.
we'll go
What about the
check.
golden summoners? He asked if we called ourselves anything. You summon a turret, he summons his sword, I summon a spiritual weapon that's made of junk, and she summons an archer, and we met at the Golden Summit. It'd be like a play on words.
Golden Summoners?
I don't hate it.
He asked if
Not
we
a
called
bad one.
ourselves anything, and then I started thinking.
Well,
We could go by that.
okay. So at least you kind of do you go to catch up with Niall, or do you just kind of follow him from a distance as he?
No. At least doesn't do much. She just stands there. She shrugged and she said, "Mm."
We'll go try to catch
So
up
you're
with
you're not
Kyle.
you're not like going to like physically
No,
look.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start making our way towards Nile or the direction he went, try to figure out where the silent diamond is.
And then
Okay.
I'll go and see if I can find a guard.
Okay.
Oh, should we look for a place to leave our cart, or just bring it with us to the inn?
I don't know.
Should we like try and look for a stable to sell? Are we like selling the cart and heading back to Beaumont? Like, are we staying together after we turn this in? What do we want to do?
Not sure.
And when I said the Beaumont thing, I would have been turned to Clarence specifically.
I don't mind traveling with you all. I guess it's up to you three. I'm not.
I don't want anybody to feel pressured into it, but me and Garbu seem to get along with you guys pretty well. This is the only other friends we've ever really had, right, Garbu?
Unless you count some of the rats that I don't eat.
We don't count them.
Okay.
Elise, what's your take on it? Do you like being with us?
I think she looks up. I think she's been very absent the past few days. She just looks at you and says, I don't know if I'm that useful.
Didn't you like kill a giant and heal like 3 of us for a lot? Just saying. I mean, self-esteem's not my big strong suit, but like that seems pretty good.
And I also almost killed him, and she like sort of points in the direction of
Yeah, but that was funny than
Niall.
anything.
yeah.
It's in that. Yeah, I don't
And
think
then,
he
and then
blames
she
me
points
for
and then
it.
she points at Garvin, and I almost killed. And then at it like I almost killed all of you, but the things falling on you.
I almost
Wouldn't
killed
have
my
killed
best
A.
friend with a turret.
It's all right.
Terrence did almost kill me.
Yes, Terrence did almost kill.
Oh, I don't blame you for what happened. It's just, the thrill of battle just does that to people. Just got to
So,
work on our.
We
Should we
tried
try
out for a
looking?
while.
so that's thrilling, to be honest.
Should we try looking for a holy place to see if we can check on that curse of yours?
You guys could do that.
Possession or whatever.
Well, I guess me and Elise could do
Like
if we
a
can
temple
find
or
it.
something?
Before we do that, should we try? Are we staying together? Are we not? Should we try selling the cart? Should we keep it?
Guess
I don't know, you do
keep
whatever
the
you want.
cart.
I mean, you have the shield, so like, we kind of have to go where you go for until we turn the shield in. We're all doing it
Well,
together.
I need to give you a backpack.
Yeah. Should we try turning in the cart, then going to turn in the shield, and then
yeah.
maybe me and
I'm with-
Clarence head to a temple and meet you guys at the diamond while you guys go to Nile?
Sounds fine.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay,
Sounds like
so
a plan.
first off, they tell you, just kind of asking around, the guild kind of headquarters is like, head to the Coliseum, and you see part of it kind of like almost like a really big building sticking out of it. That's where you need to go. Which is in the center of the city, that is within the district Red Hill. You guys are entering in from the east side, which is the Fairy Crown district anyway. So, kind of seeing where Niall went to is not that hard, as he shows you. Not even just show you, it's just like he goes in there to it. And then if you are looking for a church, there is one on that's called in Northtown, which is the north side of the district. And so this, if you imagine like this city kind of like a circle and put three different pies, one side where you guys are at is the east side, the other one is the west, and then the top is the north town. Where in the center is Red Hill. So, what are you guys going to go do first?
Take
I
care of
think
the
we were
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Should we drop the cart off at a stable first and then take care of the shield? Are we just wheeling this thing through the city with us?
Probably
I
drop
don't
the
have any
cart off
gold for a stable. Like
at there.
I have silver for a stable.
We could always ask how much it is and base it on that.
Sure.
And if worst comes to worst, maybe we sell the horse and maybe I
Well,
try and do a little work around the city and we can try to buy it back.
DM, would we know if the Silent Diamond would have a stable?
Most
Niall, wait, come back. We have a question.
That's why I'm wondering. Like, yeah.
I'll
Could we
say,
have asked Niall on the way here?
yeah, I don't care.
And when we got here, have told him to take the cart with him and leave it at the stable there.
Here, while it's not uncommon to see carts going back and forth and stuff like that, there is some places throughout town that are just, you know, very small cart depots, if you will.
They're cart dealers. They
So
have a bunch of signs and one of those weird noodle guys with the arms flailing.
yeah, but
That's just a regular guy. That's just not even a guy. That's not even a noodle thing. That's
But-
just a
Guy in a
regular
noodle
guy.
costume.
these are slightly more where they might have, if you're trying to ever find like a new cart or buy a new cart or to get a better horse or something, you might find those on more of the outside entrances, which would be better off. If you're trying to find a place to just store and have somebody either look after or whatever, those are the places that I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
there's plenty all around.
But when we
Plus-
entered the city, we passed like 3 used cart salesmen.
Probably.
Hi, I'm out here. I'm out. No. Oh,
So.
okay. Bye.
So if you guys are going to do that, if you are just wanting to store it, and they will ask you for how long you want it to be stored. Yeah,
I mean,
for
for now,
Well-
just a day, right?
A day, yeah. Just do a day.
then that would just be 1 silver piece, which is to obviously, do like a kind of like take care of the horse in a way, feed it, wash it, do whatever. Um, they can
I'll take care
try
of
to
that.
repair the cart, but they are not the ones to really do it. They would suggest to go to the out front.
With some wood and the metal I got, I think I might be able to make some repairs to it.
Right,
I mean,
upgrade our
obviously, I
horse
can't
too.
make repairs to the horse, but maybe
Wait.
Clarence can figure out how to build a mechanical horse.
No.
You think you could
No.
you think you could turn
Volunteers,
no.
Clarence.
That sounds
You think you could
terrifying.
do-
No.
you think you can make the horse part mechanical? No?
Give it some prosthetics or something to make it faster or stronger. Or not prosthetics, like an exoskeleton of sorts or something.
I can do
That is-
things in a level.
That sounds
I
horrifying.
can't do anything
was-
right now.
I was joking, but that sounded horrifying.
Yeah, I can do things in a
Enhancements,
level.
that's the word I was looking for.
Oh, it'll be
Some
enhanced.
synthetic enhancements,
But I could also enhance you guys, which I think would be more important, or myself.
probably.
Anyways,
Uh,
so you
Let's see
guys
if we can find the person.
putting the card up and all of that. You guys going straight to the guild?
Yes.
All right. So you
I'll
guys.
spend the 1 silver to put the card.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, never mind then.
Take your money
Only
back.
a silver.
All
I
right,
was-
Keep
so
your silver.
as you guys make your way to it,
Get away.
damn it. Once you're in it, once you're inside, there's people kind of moving back and forth, but you do kind of see like amongst other guilds, there's there's a receptionist, there's somebody up front who can handle whether it's people needing help by things to inform things. So it's kind of like the barracks, just not necessarily where. Actually, no, it is the barracks. It's just the
We see our Jemmy friend and Prime.
yeah, pretty much.
Do we?
Like a lot of the guards in every city is run by the guilds. So
Ah.
yeah, in a sense, it's like you guys pretty much followed Nile for a moment. Oh, that's where that is, and then you kind of put up the cart, made your way, and you can see like kind of like in the corner, like Arca, who's just sitting there like in a seat, while it looks like he's maybe waiting on something. But anyways, as you enter in, oh hello, is there anything I can help you all with?
Hang on.
He's not the one answering.
Yes. We we found the shield.
Sorry, the shield?
The dragon emblem.
Oh, yes. Hey, can you take them to the Horde Lord? Thank you. If you would follow him, please.
Horde Lord.
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
As you guys are guided to, you're kind of going deep within and kind of going up just a little bit. As you guys look up for this, as you guys come in, there is 2 people who seem to be arguing back and forth. You can see what appears to be like a female half-orc and a male Goliath, as they were like yelling back and forth, and it's like, no, damn it, I said this is what needs to happen first. Like, you're any excuse of barking me around. Don't you remember who won? So how about you sit your happy ass down and I will do it the way I wanted to do it. No, that is doing it wrong, and I will have to refix it. And they're just going back and forth as the guy that's guiding you there, and he's just and they both kind of stop like yelling, "What?" They have something that needs your attention. And the Goliath just sits down. He's just, sure, what you take. And she's the half orc is, of course, because I'm in charge. Anyways, please come in. As
Yes, we
you
go with.
as you guys enter, and he kind of just like shuts the door, and he's just like, kind of like as he shuts the door, whoever's like kind of in behind, so probably Elise, you kind of hear like, yeah, seems like they're at it again. I'll get the wine. Anyways, the half orc responds, well, my name is Elori. What can I assist y'all with?
Um, w- we were at the Golden Summit when the attack happened, and they took the dragon emblem shield.
Mm-hmm.
We found the shield. We were just wondering if we could get some sort of transport to get it back to Zinfandel.
You found it. Can I see it?
Elise?
I'll
He's
look
just
over it.
staring at her. Do I trust her? And like, do I like what vibes do I get from this
Can I
person?
guide Elise in this check?
I mean, you don't know that
I
I'm
just
doing
had
this. I'm just
Oh,
being moody from the
20.
back.
Yeah, make an insight.
25.
Oh,
I've been moody for a long time.
god damn.
You're not. The only thing that you're
Gosh
getting is
darn.
more like skepticism. Like, do they
That's a-
really have the shield? Like, either she might have heard this a couple of times, or, like, not necessarily seeing it, and it's just like, kind of like, sure, like, until I see it, I don't necessarily believe you. But you're not picking up like motives, if you will, or intentions that seem negative towards you or the party.
I think Elise will just walk forward a little bit and stop next to Garbu. Take out the shield from the bag and give the bag to Garbu. And then walk towards the half orc with the shield in her hand.
As she kind of stands up as seeing this, and she extends her arm out to like to be able to receive it. You give it to her.
Sure.
Okay. As you give it to her, and she's just, well, this definitely does look like the shield. Looks a lot cleaner from last time I saw it.
Oh yeah, I
And
cleaned
she's kind of puts it on the table. Hey, hey, Jerry! And he kind of opens the door. I'm sorry, the wine's not. No, forget that. Hey, can you go get Therak? Bring him in here. He'd like to see it too. Right away. And he kind of shuts the door. Wow, holy
You
shit!
still want the wine?
Do what?
I just imagine he's like, do you still want the wine?
They're way past. They know they like have a routine when things are happening. The male Goliath also kind of gets up and he goes to walk over, and the table is like a little long, and it feels like it's a little bit awkward long because they were just yelling back and forth on the ends of the table. And so, he kind of comes around and inspects, and he's just, damn, where did you guys see this at? Or found it?
We found it. I guess I will do my best to describe it
He
based
has
off
a
of what
map.
everyone else.
I can just show it on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
And can you, as you kind of going to start to pull out the map, and can you tell me what happened?
We ran into this cultist person that was using bodies from the dead that were uh, using some sort of magic with the bodies floating over the shield.
Interesting.
He had some doer undead with him.
Undead, but like he was bringing them alive, like some kind of dark magic.
Well, we saw him bring some to life that were fiery, but there were some others that looked like they'd been dead for some time. He might have brought them as well. They looked like they'd been dead for, I think you'd said decades.
Yeah. Not decades, like
years.
The dead things that you were fighting.
Yes.
Were a long time. Yeah, the dead things were a long time. For whatever reason, I thought you said the bodies looked like they were. I'm like,
No, the bodies looked like they were from the festival, correct?
Yeah. And then
like
some
a little bit
months,
around.
a few of them were a couple months earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of them were months earlier.
Some of them, the things were basically just slaw. I think we had determined.
Pretty much.
Clarence determined pretty well.
I puked a lot. I puked a lot.
Okay. Clarence fell right into the slaw bodies.
Yeah,
I don't feel bad about you guys getting crushed by the Ettins, because I got killed by a cart and another Ettin.
I
don't feel bad.
That sounds pretty wild if you don't mind, but you took care of it, right? Or were you able to just grab the?
We took care of the cultist and his undead.
Did Niall kill that last undead, or did it just run back down the hallway?
Should we tell them a... Can I like whisper, or are they gonna hear?
No, you can just say I'm gonna whisper too, and.
Okay. Can I tell? Like, can I ask? Like, should we tell them about the allegiance they had, like who he was working for or working with or whatever?
That might be best. Just so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Where did I write it down? I wrote it down.
You could probably.
I mean, you guys got the.
Right?
Yeah, you guys picked up the letter or the note.
Oh yeah.
Got it off his body.
Can I just show him the note?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to explain and like, yeah, there you are. We found this on his body. It's kind of alarming.
Kind of hands it to the half orc as she looks at it. Kind of sits down. Kind of throws the note like a little bit where it's kind of on top of the shield, and she's. You know, I still never liked them, and it seems like no matter what, whether involved or not, they seem to be causing trouble. Yeah. Be something we'll probably need to discuss. But we also need to contact the Blades. Make sure they're aware of what we have. Yeah. Jerry! As he opens the door, the wine is still not... No, not that. Jeez, you always think we have to be drunk to have a decent conversation. I'm not the one saying it, you are. Oh, quit it. Go get the skull for Blades. We gotta inform them what we got. Right away. As he kind of shuts the door, she kind of looks at you. Well, if you guys want to have a seat, you can. Now this is pretty insane if you... I am going to pause that because you guys ain't there anymore. This is pretty insane. But you guys did good work. Were you guys not part of the caravan that went out?
We were, but they all missed it. They missed the trail by like a mile.
Okay.
It was hidden off to the side.
Okay, well, guess you guys got lucky. Not just finding that, but not being there, as well, most of the people there didn't even survive.
What happened?
It seems as they were ambushed, from what we were told when we got word uh, uh, from the vanguards that that whole encampment was attacked at night by the
What day was it?
same creatures that was hugging the outskirts of the festival, attacking anybody that came out. Seemed
What
like
day was their attack?
I don't, as the DM, I don't remember the specific date, but it was, were you guys curved, right? The day that you guys were found that trail and kind of curved off, it was that night.
Oh, so we almost died.
We could have used the others as human shields.
From what
We
I
were
was
tiny. We just hide under their carts and let the horses die.
From what I was told, the Dark Sons tried to assist, but unfortunate they were too late in trying to help anybody to actually survive. They managed to get, when I say a couple, like maybe what you can put on the back of a cart. So Count Charles, God's very lucky. Anyways, and then at that time, you guys,
Jerry brings the wine.
no. No.
The platinum
Jerry is
dragon
like a
was
mood.
with us on our journey. It made a boat for us.
You guys see a bronze dragonborn, still decorative and heavy armor, as he kind of comes in, and it looks like he was probably running to get here, as he's kind of slightly breathing heavily a little bit. And you guys know that this is the Ferox Marauders champion. As I don't know what I'm doing with this. Okay, as he kind of comes in and he's just, do they really have it? Yeah, they have it over here. Come look at it. See if it's the real deal. You're the one who fought against it. As he kind of, excuse me, and kind of goes through some of y'all and kind of looks at it and picks it up. Kind of like he seems to really be investigating it, but do you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns that you want to either bring to them, ask them about, or bring to their attention, ask about, or inquire about something?
Those survivors from the caravan, did they go back to the Golden Summit or were they taken somewhere else?
No.
I think they told us at the summit that the survivors passed through, right?
Yeah.
Did they? I don't think they did they?
I thought that was what the guy said, was he was surprised there were more survivors or something.
No. He said did you guys survive, but then he said never mind. So he never mentioned anything about it. But she responds, no, they didn't go through the Golden Summit. They had to quickly get escorted to the Ares Gate for immediate assistance and medical help, if you will. Some of our guards kind of went out there to make sure, after we heard, to make sure if there was nothing else, and then we're told to guard the Golden Summit a little bit more than what we should be doing. So
we did run into some two-headed giants on our way here.
In the mountains east of here?
Eaton's. Yeah, they're a pest. We have scouts every now and then watching for them just to see where they tend to migrate here and there. Why did you
I think
guys?
we met one of those scouts.
We ran into three.
Oh yeah.
Already.
I don't know if you guys do commendations or like like good
Yeah, Prime
review.
should get like a bonus.
Yeah, a Prime Peak Tabaxi helped us and probably saved our lives, to be honest.
She kind of goes to like a lot of like scattered papers and stuff like that on the desk too, and she kind of just pulls something random and just kind of writes. Duly noted. I'll check up on this Prime Peak and we'll.
Prime's actually a secret agent for another guild or something, and we just blew her cover by accident.
She did.
Red wedding.
We'll see if you guys ran into some of them and she helped out. And was she a part of this guild?
I think so.
Yeah.
She was approven.
Yeah, firmer con.
Approven. By the way, well, I'll say it. Approven is one of the lower ranks of our guild. But, it's nice to know that they,
well.
that's good. Good to see that even the low ranks are pulling their weight. So, and she kind of leans back again. Theric, does it seem like it's the shield? As he's just... Hold on, I'll be right back. And he kind of puts
shield?
He puts it on the table and he walks out. At this time, Jerry does come in with the wine, but he's just, I brought a little bit extra in case you wanted to give them some, to be kind to your guest. Yes, Jerry, we know we don't need a babysitter. Then why is this my job? Jerry, just go away.
Jerry is a mood.
He puts it on the table, and he just walks out. Was there any other questions?
Doing a great job, Jerry.
Or comments that you guys wanted to bring up or ask?
Yeah, so like, do we get the reward now or later?
I gotta see if it's the right.
Well, if this shield is right, which him fighting against it tends to be somewhat of the best source we have.
So if there's any question about why it looks so clean from before, it's because she cleaned it.
I casted Identify on it too.
We're not going to judge it by how clean or dirty it is, but you do tend to understand what you're up against. The shield, if you know it, tends to have some very strong properties. When
this
you
had faint magical properties.
As far as we could tell.
From what we know, is that if you're able to wield it, to harness it, it should allow you to use its potential. But there's still a lot that we don't quite know about this.
Grab the shield. Grab the shield.
Elise whispers, as she says that, Elise whispers under her breath, and I guess she has to. I don't know what her passive perception is, but Elise whispers under her breath, and it's just a piece of junk.
So, but we will contact the Blades, and if they are fine, we will send it to them, and we will give you the wards right here and now.
Could you send word to them? I am a part of their guild as well.
Oh, are you? They sent a guard out to look.
I volunteered to help look for it.
He sort of assembled our little group.
Interesting.
Guess he has a good eye for that.
That's fun.
But as you guys are kind of having this talk, Theric comes back in with
Did Eighth roll his eyes? That?
Yes.
You hear the gurgling of the sockets.
yeah, Theric kind of
Sorry,
comes
I
back
had
in with his with this really blunt like object, just spikes all over and somewhat halfway down the stem of the weapon, as he just comes in and just slams it on the shield, breaking the table. All of you kind of like pushed back a little bit as he lifts the thing, and both the half orc and the Goliath are just like not phased by this. And
They probably had their glasses ready, so it didn't drop the wine.
the Goliath did, as he's kind of saying, he's like, it's kind of like on a timer. They understand things, so he kind of like picked it up at a certain point and is just holding it, and she's just like almost like right at the moment he swings, she kind of grabs it, like perfect timing. Either that or it's just been like they have a very weird way how things work here, and it's just like if it works, it works, but they just have this understanding of each other. But as the table is broken and he kind of lifts back up and kind of like everybody looking at it, he's just, yeah, that's what I thought. As the shield is like in pieces, like it crumbled against the weapon.
What the?
Yeah, that was a fake.
Thought so.
And
I'm
she's just,
even-
alright, before we have any questions, look, you know Jerry's going to be pissed at us. I'm blaming you this time. And he's just not saying anything, but he's like starting to eye some of y'all a little bit. And she's just, y'all seem forthcoming, but let's, if you don't mind, we're going to just split you up, make sure everybody's telling the truth. If everybody's cool and fine, then we shouldn't have any problems.
You need
Can I
help
stay with
that? I can
Garbu?
force people to tell the truth.
We have people for that. And
That's fine.
no.
Why? You might need a translator.
No. Jerry!
Are you sure?
Jerry comes in and he's just, what?
Ah,
I just replaced that yesterday. Jerry, don't
This
worry about the
happens on a daily
table.
basis.
Go and investigate and ask them all questions, please. Oh
If you
my
have some nails, I can fix your table in an hour.
I don't.
You have some nails. I don't need them. I could fix it in a minute.
He kind of just throws his hand and is like, everybody shut it. Just one at a time. Get out here.
I can stay in
I'll-
here if you want to take your time interviewing
So-
them, and I can fix the table.
Pretty much, I'm going to do this to make it quick. It doesn't matter who's first, so I'm going to just go in a way. Clarence.
Or I can go first and then fix the table.
Hey.
after.
No, Clarence. You would be asked, so how much, and again, you are zone of truth, you got to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, or you will die. So,
Demon inside me. I'm not scared.
Or drugs.
So,
Or drugs.
Or drugs.
he's
Or
going to
just
ask,
an illusion.
he asks you, so do you think you can trust these people with your life? That they're not trying to hide the shield in any sort of way?
I don't really know. Garbu's safe. Blind guy seems cool. Elisa's always off to herself, but I think she's just emo. So yeah.
Okay.
I think we're good. I mean, why do you guys suspect us? We brought it straight to you. Why would we even bring it if we were gonna lie? Like,
So, next
doesn't even
person.
make sense.
And again, this is like, it was one question to, not like one specific question to all of you, but through the whole course of interviewing, you asked your questions, stuff like that. Aeth, you said you were part of the guards of the Blades of Light, right?
Yes.
How, what happened when you came across the shield the first time?
When it was like when they were attacked.
No, talking about like
Uh,
when you guys went out and like to look for it.
Well, when we went out to look for it, we were following these tracks and they led off the trail. That's why
I
we
don't
thought
care
they were
about
trying.
before. I'm talking about when you spotted the shield. When you saw it.
He was performing some sort of ritual with a body floating above the shield.
And did anybody quickly grab it or take it? Did it leave your sight?
No.
Garber. So, what? Who had it? Who held it the most as you guys traveled? And I mean the shield. Who traveled with it?
I have my bag of holding. At least I let Elise have my bag of holding, and she grabbed the shield, and then her little cleaning thingy. I watched the little cleaning thingy. It cleaned the whole shield. It was going around and around, and it kept trying to go under, but she kept stopping it, and it kept having to go back. This is probably like 30 minutes into my questioning or something.
This is his face. He's just
And eventually she got the whole shield cleaned, and then we tried to identify it and cast other spells on it. And she ended up putting it in my bag, and I let her carry the bag around. That way nobody could see the shield. And this is the bag right here.
turn it upside down.
You mean to like pull the inside out? Because that's normally how you dump the bag.
Turn it upside
Okay.
down.
I pull the inside out and dump whatever contents are in the bag of holding, which right now is nothing. Because this is mine that only carries 5 items.
Yep. Elise.
Mm.
So, you were the one who was dealing the most with the shield.
Mm.
Are you wanting it? Do you have any
No.
desire to take it or use it for your own purposes?
Correction. I think I do have the dragon teeth in there, right? Or no, that's in Clarence's
mine.
bag, right?
It's not teeth, it's scales.
No, the little pouch. I think we put in yours because we didn't have mine because Elise
Yeah,
still had
it-
it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the other one. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just got this bag back, so I haven't gotten to put anything in it yet. Sorry.
So, anyways. So, you're not wanting to use it for any different idea or motives?
I honestly couldn't give a shit about the shield.
Very well. And so, as all of y'all are kind of brought back, okay, that one's getting on my nerves. Let's do this one instead. Okay. As all of you are regrouped, back in the same room, and they're like currently like taking all the papers off and removing the damaged table and stuff like that.
Trying to clean up the wine spills.
There is like a little bit of kind of like a little podium, if you will, that the half orc Ilori is riding on, and looks like she's been writing for a little bit. And as all of you are brought back in, well, from what I hear, that you all were thought as just as much that this was the actual shield. So, good try, if you will. But I'm also sending this letter to the Blades to see what they have to say and what they would like to do. You guys are fine, don't worry. And she kind of rolls it up, ties it, and she goes to like kind of like light it on fire and it like quickly goes into ash before it disappears, or as it disappears. Yes, little kobold.
What if that shield, like the ritual he did, took like some of the power out and then it was weakened, and then you guys just destroyed the actual shield?
True.
Is that possible?
That could be a possibility. We need to know what he was doing, but if that shield got weakened in any sort of way,
Ooh, I tried to break the ritual circle, just to be careful.
the very smart of you, which you should always do. But even if that shield was drained of its powers, which again is still a mystery, we don't even know where that emblem came from. That is also one of the toughest shields in this region. Shouldn't have cracked that easily. But nevertheless, still a good question. That, and she kind of looks at the Illyrial, and I will spell them out later. We might want to make a note of that as well. Maybe there is a way to drain it if this was the real thing. But we're sending it up in pieces and sent it. I'm sure their champion who wields it would be able to tell. Is there any other questions that you guys have? And again, I'm sorry for the questions. Just a procedure. You're not necessarily the only ones who said they've had something, but this is close to the actual shield as it was. Almost an exact copy. Which is never quite been done, as it when it was made, the schematics of it, if you will, have not been given out.
Do you think the possibility that they were trying to make a duplicate of the shield using the
I don't know.
having the cultists of blood?
Was there anything else there that we should try to investigate about, or was it pretty much straightforward?
There were some
Well,
drawings on the wall, kind of vague, I think.
there was a number of deceased bodies in the cave as well, from either several months before the festival, and then some even during the festival.
Well, I guess we do need to send some sort of party out there to at least sort of identify the dead and hopefully bring them back if possible. Then we'll do that. And then, kind of like around that same time, another scroll like emerges mystically next to her. She kind of goes and grabs it, opens it up. Okay. Ties it back up and kind of sets it to the side. Well, we need to make sure we send all these pieces back to them, and we'll see soon enough. But for you guys, they wanted to go ahead and allow you guys to have the reward. Either out of the kindness of their heart or the fact that you might have somebody who they could probably question out of. Kind of looking at Aeth. Nevertheless, when you guys leave, your reward will be downstairs. So,
It's a bomb.
it is. With that, is there any other questions you guys have?
You know where I could get some protection from getting hit by flying carts?
That has been an issue.
Yeah, it's a definite like problem.
I would say he was joking, but he's not. He's been
You
hit
should
about
rename
3
the
times
mountains
now.
to the East Flying Cart Mountains.
Yep, it
That
hurts.
sounds like you need to move faster or be able to take a hit, one or the other.
I mean, he took the hit. It's
I
just,
just he's 18. That's all I'm saying. It's 18. It hurt.
Well,
we do thank you for the time, and we're really sorry about the shield. We were hoping it was the real thing as well.
Well, so were we. It's only been given to one Dover King at the moment, if you understand, and the tournament that was held was to see if there could possibly be a different champion, a different king, but unfortunately it was interrupted. So who knows? Maybe they'll do it next year. But the shield has been kept close with the blades, so it would have been nice to at least have a look at it before we give it back to him. But nevertheless, you all may go. So, as you guys,
Leech lingers as everyone else leaves. And she looks at the person and says, like, I knew it was a piece of junk before we even came here.
Is that so?
I just assumed that it was a piece of junk to begin with.
Well, if you're trying to look into it, from our records, when we first discovered the emblem, all we were told it has latency power. And so we assume that maybe with a little bit of time or research, we can discover what it is. But
I mean, I felt it, but
well,
people that I get my power from told me it was nothing special.
Well, maybe that's some really good insight that you have. But from what I remember of the report, you would know if you were able to latch onto it, but at the same time, if you are not capable of willing it, its powers would still not show for you. It seems like it's being very specific, and whatever Wildstar has, he seems to have at least the potential to wield it.
Yeah. Or it's all a charade that you all fell for.
Do what?
I said, or it's all a charade that you all fell for.
Possibly.
And it was nothing more than a shield to begin with. A way of making him more important than everyone else.
Well, it was the symbol of the gods of luck, so.
Arissa, just
like
Luck, right?
yeah, at least snorts is like, don't think luck had anything to do with this.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Maybe so.
anyway, I don't really care. I just want to make you aware that you shouldn't believe everything that you get told.
Well, thank you for your wise words of wisdom. And for you to be safe on your travels.
Yeah, we'll see. Have a good day.
You do the same. And it's like as you're kind of like catching up as the group kind of waited outside, they're like starting to bring a whole new table. This one is like a little bit more stone-like, and it's like taking a few people to pull it in there, and it's just
That's gonna be broken in a week.
sooner. But you guys head downstairs, and we're given. Yes.
Could I ask Jerry something?
Sure. What would you like to ask Jerry? As he's kind of like following like behind the table a little bit, and he's just, these bastards better not break this one again.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I was wondering if you could possibly send word to someone in Zifa. Or the Blades of Ward.
You can do that at the front desk.
Oh. Alright, hopefully that table doesn't break too soon for you.
I would hope it lasts an hour. And he kind of just follows in.
That's foolish hope right there.
You guys head downstairs. You may ask the receptionist, if you will,
Is Arco still there?
the what you're wanting to send, and no, you do not see him. This
Could you?
this whole kind of thing has been about like somewhere between an hour to 2 hour.
Listen, my conversation with whoever was interrogating me was a good hour by itself. So.
That's why it was 2 hours.
that's
Yeah.
why it was 2 hours.
I'm just on the other side of the door, like, I told you you'd need a translator.
But anyways, Aeth,
I was wondering if you could send word to someone from the Blades of Light, just so that he's not too worried.
yes, would you like that to be traditionally sent, or are you asking about magically? And traditionally is like giving it to somebody to to ride
all the way up.
all the way over there.
Maybe magically.
I think we can make this work without having to worry about any money issues. Yes, what is it?
He's kind of someone that helps make sure I'm all right. His name is Bolt. Ice Stone Bolt.
Oh, okay. And she kind of goes to start filling out what you're requesting.
Basically just telling him I'm all right, not dead. The prosthetic is still somewhat in one piece.
Okay.
And just giving an update.
Okay.
I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Not a problem. Oh, and by the way, and she kind of puts on the no, be too heavy for her. She kind of gestures behind her. Here's the chest that you guys were rewarded with.
All right.
I cast find traps. Are there traps?
What is wrong?
No.
Okay, we're good. All good.
Oh, and here's the key to it. It's like a chest.
I'll grab the key, I guess, and unlock it.
You unlock it, and it's just like it's not like a big chest, if you will. It's it's a small chest, not one that you can put in your hand, but you would definitely have to like put two hands underneath to carry it if it was heavy. No, that's too big. Sure, but there's a lot of gold in it.
Just tell me when.
I wanted to see how far you'd go. I want to see your arms break and just keep stretching.
They've already both broken. I'm ahead of you.
I'll be like, can you get one side? I'll get the other.
I mean, I already got it opened.
Oh, I thought we were gonna carry the chest out.
Hold on. Did he open it while I could see it, like the amount, like the pile?
No, sure.
Can I try to big brain it and guess how much gold is inside?
I mean, you guys were kind of told about the reward, but
I just want to guess.
2,000 gold.
I know an easy way to do it. I just turn.
Make an intelligence
each day
check.
I just cast an hour-long thing to make a 100 gold worth gold brick.
Okay.
Like Lisa's just gonna sit there as they're busy doing stupid shit. She's gonna be like, "How much is it?"
Should be about 2,000 gold, right?
No.
1,978.
There was a
More
tax.
than 5.
There was a tax involved.
Apparently.
But
Brain
anyway.
I guess so.
Are we splitting that evenly, or?
500,
Oh,
500, 500?
I believe so.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, start counting it out. 1,
Can
2.
Can you guys? I'm not to be rude, but can you guys not do that behind?
Well, I figured we were gonna take it with us to the inn, and then
Oh,
do it
great.
there. I figured we would
Okay,
carry the chest. Maybe close the chest and lock it. I mean, I have this lock as well that we can use if we want to make it extra secure.
Can I cast an alarm on it too? Just in
Why-
case
why
somebody
don't-
opens it.
Why don't
Sure.
we? Okay, I'll close it, lock it. Why don't we put it
Want
in your
the
bag?
extra lock?
No, don't put
Oh
I
the
yeah,
think
we
it'll
can just
fit
put it in the bag of holding.
It's
Oh god, this is my
that's
brain.
that's too big to fit into the bag.
Yeah, I think
Just
Yeah.
dump the gold in the bag.
it's gotta fit in the opening.
I mean, yeah, you could dump the gold
Okay.
in it.
We could.
You could
Well,
do that.
And then can you think in your head, I want to pull out 500 gold and just stick both hands in and
I mean, yeah, that's
Alright.
that probably is easier than trying to count it out.
yeah,
That is.
we know it's 2,000.
All right. Who wants to carry it? The chest then. If
We
do
don't need
that
the
or
chest. If we dump the gold, then we don't need the chest. Then they can keep
Okay.
the chest here and the key.
all right.
Oh, we could probably sell the chest.
Yeah, I think the chest is also ours, right? I turn back to the receptionist.
I mean, it's yours to do what you need since it has your money in it.
Would you guys buy a chest for 5 gold?
No.
Why don't we
Alright,
just
I'm gonna
take the
pick the
whole
chest
thing
up.
with us?
Let's take the whole thing.
Yeah, and then we'll divvy it up and figure it out from there.
Okay.
Alright, let's just head to the Silent Diamond Inn.
Okay.
We want to sell our old cart and get a better one now?
No.
So
Maybe get a
What'd you
better
name the
horse.
horse?
A pony. That's what he said it was. He said it was a pony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a pony. A pony also is
And the-
not doing too well, I don't think.
So the owner of the shield was someone from the Blaze of Light, right?
yes.
And they
Yes.
and they contacted them and they said give them a reward anyway, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is kind of surprising that you get the reward that they stated, but they did say any information or depending on how much value that information is and all
They
that
said it was Wild Star, right?
would still get
Wildstar.
rewarded. And yes, the champion of Blades of Light is Wildstar.
I don't think Blade's a ward.
So, anyways.
Okay, I got it. Yes.
Can I, on the other side, just put my arms up as high as I can above my head as he's bent like all the way down?
Yeah, very easy.
Because I can only hold like 3 feet up in the air, which probably goes up to like his thighs.
So, you guys go back to the Silent Diamond.
I think 3 feet is what Yoda's height was, right, or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe shorter.
I'm 2 feet tall, and I'm guessing my arms might give it another foot, maybe.
You guys travel back to the Silent Diamond.
Oh gosh.
If we get a pony, a sibling, and buy a better cart.
So as you guys get to it, it is like the tavern is like a timber framed 2-story building with a white shingled roof that you see, and roughly of a hewn wooden like furniture, kind of a little bit on the outside, and then when you get in, definitely there. Contains several paintings on the wall and shelves filled with random cookie crap, like just random items on the shelving.
It's a Cracker Barrel.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, Leroy, you might be left out on that one. I don't know
Yeah,
Cracker Barrel.
I'm too European to understand the joke.
It's a random.
Walk
It's
into
a
Cracker
random
Barrel.
restaurant
Oh
that
my-
has a gift shop.
They have a bunch of old knickknacks hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
Just random junk, and it's on the walls too, and it's
Okay.
kind of themed
Yeah.
to be like old, I guess,
Western.
antique.
Yeah,
Not
it's
Western.
You mean-
Western's the wrong
Oh,
word.
you mean antique as in like
Southern.
Americans? This is from
Southern,
like
yeah.
150 years ago. It's antique.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
Mhm.
ancient, but antique.
Oh, it's like this is from the like my great grandmother, like from 100 years ago. This is ancient.
yeah.
As I always hear on fucking American programs, I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, ancient.
But anyways,
We
would
like it.
you guys see
gosh.
a female dwarf who is behind the bar, and again, just for y'all's knowledge, if you will. Oh, it was this one. These are the most common races that you have seen here in Raqqa. You've seen centaurs, dragonborns, dwarves, Goliaths, half orcs, and tabaxis. Those are the most common that you've seen here.
Mm.
So, anyways, but you see the female the female dwarf, she kind of has like a red like mohawk, and it's kind of kept a little bit nice, not just kind of too crazy. But then she does have her gray eyes that tend to kind of like slowly just kind of like look all around the room, if you will. So what can I help you all today?
We're wondering if we can get yes, 3 rooms.
3 rooms. Ooh.
Maybe
dropping
2.
dropping the chest towards Garber's hands.
Well, if you're dropping it, I don't think I can see that you're dropping it. So I'm still supporting my end, so it does probably just swing down.
Are you
Okay.
wanting to have what kind of variety of rooms? Do you want it to be cheap, normal, or pretty expensive?
Garbu?
I don't care. We can sleep on the floor for all it matters.
We'll get a bed this time. We'll get a cheap room with a bed if that's possible, or like an average room. Is there like an average room?
Yeah, which is
What are the
normal.
costs?
Well, like one normal.
What-
Yeah.
What are the costs on these?
Going from poor to like pretty really nice. 4 silver pieces, 8 silver pieces, or 5 gold.
You got it, or should I?
I got it this time, buddy.
But like they're like the higher you go, the more you would have, depending on if you're wanting to stay longer, and the more like services that could be offered in a way.
Is the meal provided with the room, or is it separate?
That is
How
separate.
do you care? You don't have taste buds.
Nope. For all I
I
care,
looked that
the
up.
meal.
I didn't believe you, but it's true.
For all I care, the meal is just some like pieces of junk sitting in the room.
And we still have horse meat.
Yeah.
Uh,
If it's not included,
we-
I am just going to eat horse meat.
If we get the nice room, I guess, will that be included?
What, the food?
Yes.
If you pay, I'll say, if you were to get what I'm
Just getting
calling the
4 gold
the
room.
rich room, I'll say, yeah, I'll say 1 meal a day. So you were paying for 1 day to stay here. So
Sorry.
1 meal a day for each. Yeah.
Do you all want to do that then?
If he says that, I'll just take a cheap room by myself. That's okay.
We'll take an average room. Me and Garbu will share. I'll pay for it.
Take the I'll take the average room as well.
Okay. Cheap room again is 4 silver pieces, so pay
Split it,
that.
go
And
4
then
and
the
4
average
silver.
room is 8 silver pieces. So whoever wants to pay that between Clarence and Garbu, and then obviously
Terrence, we
Aeth,
can split it 4 and 4.
that's also 8 silver
I got it
pieces.
this time, buddy. I got 500 gold in my pocket.
Well, we haven't
gotta
divvied
count
it
it
out
out.
yet.
We gotta divvy it out.
So, but
We already
anyways,
took the 500 gold.
you guys got your room keys and were shown to which or told you were told to which rooms that you guys belong to, and may do as you please.
Let's use one of the rooms to count it out. Divvy it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you
We can
guys
use our room since there's 2 people in it already.
You guys
We
head
can do that.
into just one of the rooms and pretty much started counting your own piles, and eventually you can split however much you want to split.
Ooh.
As we're counting, like at least just speaks up. Like I don't trust any of this.
The gold?
Very
No, the fact that
The gold's not trapped, I checked.
no, it's the fact that we brought a fake shield to them and we still got the reward of 2,000 gold. Sure, information
They're
was
just
not.
nice. We were the only people who actually came back with anything.
I mean, it's kind of suspicious that the people who used to own the shield say like, "Oh yeah, it's fine, give them the reward anyway." I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me.
It's very unusual.
You're from there, eh?
They like to be forefront with people, and they like to.
Yeah, but just because they pretend to be nice doesn't mean they're nice. Like it's very convenient that the symbol that makes you special was only owned by them, and then when someone checked if it was fake, it shattered, and they're like, "Oh, but it's fine." It's like it doesn't add up because I like where would the shield have gone otherwise? Like all the signs showed that this is the real shield
Yeah.
or was the real shield, and the whole story of like, oh, it's special and like only if you have specific gifts then becomes really special. I'm like, that's just such a load of bullshit in my mind. I don't know what you guys think.
I mean, there are certain magics that only work for certain people.
Yeah, but it's kind of suspicious when it's been never been confirmed by anyone but one owner. It's like, oh, it's special to me, I promise. I mean,
We can probably keep an open mind and see what we can find about that.
Could theoretically have been like my armor, because my armor, like, just motions towards the pieces of random junk on him, is a little extra armored, uh, just because I sort of give it that property.
mm,
Maybe it's something like that. This wild star was giving his shield a little extra something.
You know,
yeah,
I actually kind of agree with Elise because the whole chosen one arc is kind of dumb. Like, how do we know people are actually chosen? How do we know it's not a setup? I kind of agree.
I mean, it's
I
kind of
also think
it's
that
it's just
maybe like the
suspicious.
shield itself wasn't what was causing it.
Well, because I identified it and it said it was that shield.
Yeah, and I sort of also sat with it in the evening, and it was like I just got told that it wasn't special. I mean, there was some latent
Yeah.
magic power to it, but I feel it was more of a symbol than anything else.
Do you think it's
Were there any
possible?
other weapons missing? All right, sorry, this isn't a weapon, but
No, this was the thing they were fighting over.
What if Derek, right? That's his name. What if he's just jealous of Wildstar, so he broke the shield?
I mean, just because they didn't get to break the shield in combat doesn't mean that if it was just lying there, that it could break, right? I mean, if it was just a normal shield from the start, right? Like shields still work
And I
normally.
think even
Yeah.
if you enchanted a shield, we could break it. Like it's gonna be more
Durable.
durable than a regular one, but if
I
you
Like,
hit something hard enough, it's breakable, right?
it just doesn't add up in my head.
They seem surprised. They seem surprised when it broke too, though.
I mean, if they say like it was uncannily the same, right? I don't like, and the way the cultists use it, it just doesn't like nothing adds up here. I feel like there's a lot of things we don't know, and the only place where we can find the answers.
Does anyone have a way to see if we're being listened to?
I mean, I have a really good perception. I don't know if anyone's
I
around
mean,
listening.
you going off your basic of hearing. I
I mean,
mean,
I'm like as he says that, I'm gonna like actively listen as well.
go ahead and make a perception check.
I'll guide myself as well because he asked me.
I'll help her if possible.
Ooh.
It wasn't needed.
Uh, let's see the guidance. Let's see what we go up to. 27.
27?
I mean, you're not, even like trying to
Elfie
listen, trying to listen through the door. You know, whether you quickly open and look out, looking out the window, you're not uh, seeing anything that or hearing anything that would deem as again being listened to and all that.
I think we're fine
What
for
if
now.
we head up to Zetham and try to ask Wildstar ourselves?
We could.
I mean, the thing is,
Do
like,
you want?
do you think he would tell the truth?
I would hope you would.
Probably more likely than Theric, maybe? We could at least confirm that he did want to give us the reward anyways.
And we could probably get some information about it on the shield and the shattered one, maybe. Because if it was what you said, it identified it, it showed us that maybe they depowered it or took away the enchantments on it.
But that would have been what the whole ritual was for.
It's possible.
Maybe the
To explain why the dead bodies were used to weaken it.
yeah. Maybe that was a byproduct of weakening the shield and not just using the shield to get them to be summoned or created or whatever you want to call it.
Maybe they weren't. Maybe they weren't using the shield to get power. Maybe they were using the shield to break it. To
They're trying
break
to
up.
empty the shield's power out into the bodies.
Is that or
Do we know what the power of the shield was? Did we ever see it? Because we saw him fight, right?
not
What do you
for
mean?
long?
Like when he used the shield when he was fighting the
It what?
entity.
Are you? Oh, not even just that. Of like when the whole all of the champions were fighting. Uh, you know, how about this? How about you can either make a history check or perception check to either see if you were paying attention to it or if you remember it.
History's more in my vein, but I
That's
can do
not-
either one.
It's whatever
I
you
wasn't-
choose.
I wasn't there for that, so I can't.
I mean, I was watching. 13 only this time.
Okay. There, like, even during the champions fight, there was a moment where, like, as Wildstar looks like he was bracing for an impact, it almost looked like as it got struck, almost looked like the damage kind of like it carried over. Like, imagine a mystic shield encumbering more than just him. Almost like if it was able to protect more than just him, but for that one melee attack, it's like it was rippled through a magical essence of a shield, and he was using that shield to block.
Yeah.
If that makes any
Like
sense.
a Reinhardt shield from Overwatch.
Yes.
Like it was.
So
okay.
imagine like he had a normal shield, but when it got struck, it's like you would see the effect of like the Reinhardt shield kind of phase through, like it went farther than what the shield is. So there has been signs of this shield holding way more than what is normally seen.
DM, out of curiosity, when we had cast Detect Magic, maybe you won't answer this because it's in retrospect. Detect Magic can tell you the school of magic. We were sensing a faint magic from the shield. Did we pick up a school on that faint magic? Me and Clarence both did it, I think.
I did identify
think
and you did detect magic.
Okay, yeah. Then did I pick up a school when I did Detect Magic?
No.
It was just kind of faintly magical, but not strong enough to figure out what school.
Yeah. Almost like everything that you're aware of and what you're taught, like it comes from a source of magic that you should be able to ascertain of what is being cast on it, right? And as it has been said, when this was found and even forged within the shield, people tried to investigate what this is. but nobody could figure it out. Like it's like a lot of people were probably saying like it's behind quite literally it's like what it is it's behind a wall that we're just not able to peek behind. But they've held one tournament to see who would get it, and it went to Wildstar because he won, and it seems like he was able to bring something out of it, but not a lot of information has been told about it. Like, even him is not like, oh, it does all of this stuff. Like, he doesn't, he
He's
hasn't.
trying to keep it proprietary.
So,
There might be stuff he might not too.
He might be able to
I don't.
answer some questions. Should we head to Zetham?
I think we should to get an idea of what's going on.
Are we staying together then?
It's. I don't mind sticking with.
I mean, this is probably enough money for my family to retire.
I guess I'm curious to see what the actual truth behind all this is.
Yeah. And I kind of want to know what's going on with Arca.
Who? Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
The gym guy.
Yeah.
We could probably. Do you want to go check on him when he gets to Grover, or
Oh no, let's worry about this first. We can. I think I know where he's going.
okay? How DM Sama? How close was my village to Zepham? Was it closer to the Gray Hill, or was it closer to Free the tops?
I thought I told you once. I don't quite remember. Give me like 2
Sure.
seconds. Give me a second. I will pinpoint it out for you. Because if I didn't mark it down,
Is it this little windmill right here?
I will be making.
Or is it like the one on the
Okay.
other side?
It is this one.
Wait.
So it's like right between Zlossos and Zetham.
Is that where my first thing happened? We know it was that side of the map, but I don't know exactly where it happened.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Did you burn down Cole's village?
No.
Did
If I
you?
did, I wouldn't tell you.
Zone of
If-
truth. No, I'm kidding.
I have a demon
How
inside
about-
of me. It's not my fault.
My fault,
now.
the demon. How about if we go through instead of taking the ship, we could probably use a trail, and head through there.
I actually know that route pretty well. I've been up that direction before. So if you want,
I'd
I
like
could.
to go to Baymont, but we can do that.
Yeah. It's up to you guys.
Probably. We could
I'd rather
probably
go to
head
Baymont
through that
too.
way. How about
DM, have I seen carts come on boats before?
I
Have
mean,
I seen
yeah.
a boat transport a cart before?
Yeah, it would be kind of like.
In the Baymont port?
Yeah, I mean,
now.
it shouldn't be. It's not like it's common or uncommon. It's just like,
It's a thing that happens now and then.
yeah, a lot of times
It's just
it's just individual bags or whatever or boxes, and when the ship docks, they'll wheel the cart up there to pull it, or people will lower the cargo onto the carts and then take them off. It would be
could.
stupid if they couldn't take the cart and even the horse if you had it there.
We could take our cart and horse with us to Baymont on the ship.
It's just
Or we can
additional.
travel by land.
I was
What would
gonna
be
say we
the
could travel
time
by
difference
land.
to get to Zetham?
Well, if we travel by land, we can head back to Baymont and then use the ship to travel back to Raqqa, and then maybe head back and investigate around, see if we find anything.
That
After.
should be okay.
Oops. you go away?
The only reason I want to travel by land is, oops, is just to try and investigate, see if I can find anything out about my family at all, and see if I can find any new clues or any new leads for that. Since it's on the way to go by land.
Well, while you guys discuss about plans and options, why don't we call it there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And
Hey,
so
nobody died.
yeah,
you
I
got
s-
pretty close
I
with the
still
cart.
I still have time. But anywho, thank you everybody for coming out and joining us. As always, I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.